Hey. Hey there, listener.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey,
What's
is this
up?
crit and
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Is this crit and fumble?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I had the
Are
right
you the
place.
pizza guy?
No.
You're like 20 minutes late, man.
I know, but yeah, do you have change for a 50?
What is this?
What are you improv theater I've ever heard?
Is this a bit? What's happening right now?
You know, we're just gonna
Is
we're just
Dwayne
gonna
having
get
a
straight to it.
stroke?
I feel like you guys are like doing the audible.
Adventurers, grab your weapons. But first, kiss your kin. The wild's call, a timeless brawl. Now we roll for initiative. Good and evil fighting for the win. Crit and fumble, critical hit or just a fucking fumble. Cast thine eye on the rolling die. Legends rise on its battle cry. Time to rumble, crit and fumble, critical hit or just another fumble. War is waged on the table stage. Untold sagas of an ancient age. Crit and fumble.
Whew, okay.
Okay.
I was hoping
That
that
was
would
easy.
just sort of like reset us a little bit there.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Oh, I don't know. The
Yeah.
pizza guy showed up
It
late.
feels like if
but,
we don't play for a couple weeks, then it impacts on our maturity.
We just get a little too excited, I
Little
think, to
excited.
see each other,
We're
and
just a
it's
little
just
excited.
like we're just falling over ourselves. We'll work it out. We'll work
We're
it
fine.
out.
We'll get there.
We're good.
I mean,
We're
we did.
adults.
We're here, and it is Sunday. Welcome everybody back to the table.
So, there's no pizza?
No,
No pizza.
That's
Lots of pineapple though.
Yep.
Right.
To all our fellow listeners, you probably realized that we didn't drop last Sunday because we were all away doing stuff. We do that sometimes. We try to release every Sunday, but yeah, just a heads up if randomly there isn't one. That yeah, that's how it goes.
We have.
But we're back
lives.
this Sunday, and you'll be listening to us tonight after we drop this episode
Wait.
that we just recorded.
Never mind. Okay. It was just getting a little like weird
Yeah,
meta,
it was
like
like
time
future.
continuum, confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Anyway, so last episode, this will be episode 7, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Episode 7.
I should write that down so don't forget.
Gonna be lucky for Obsidian, hopefully.
The title of the episode will be That Time Obsidian Died.
Rip Obsidian.
Rip Obsidian.
Rip Obsidian.
You know, it'd be really sad is actually if Obsidian
if
dies
Obsidian
now.
does die, yeah, it's gonna be a real bummer.
well, you know.
Yeah. Well, but we don't edit, so sorry, Obsidian, ahead of
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Should I
Fun
make
fact,
a death saving throw right away?
Yeah, actually, probably should.
All right.
Speaking of death saving throws, we had last episode. You guys had figured out this this drow guy, this dark elf, as everybody was calling him, was killing people in the Dock Ward. You eventually had figured out where he was, lured him into an alley, or maybe he lured you there, but ultimately bested him. And I think now you're on top of a roof, are you not?
Kinda half
Or
and
not?
half.
Not everybody.
Yeah.
Mog's up on the roof.
I'm up there too.
Morgan
yeah.
Rojo,
And Rojo
and the
Obsidian.
bad guy.
And
Calliope and Obsidian are down on the ground.
Yeah.
Right,
And Obsidian's looking
You
rough.
attempted to climb Obsidian.
Yeah.
right. And then he died.
They died.
They
Real
died.
nice. Son of a bitch. We're like, what, 3 minutes into this episode? That'll be the only time I do that because now I'm going to be super aware of it.
Oh yeah.
Probably not. But I apologize.
If we can get through an entire episode where you guys don't screw it up once,
Mhm.
I will buy us all pizza next Sunday.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
If you guys can get through an entire episode keeping the pronouns
Focus,
Tight.
focus.
they,
Wait.
them,
Starting-
they, them, there.
starting now, right?
Starting now.
Wait, but we already did it just now, so we can't
No,
do it tonight.
starting now.
Starting just
starting
now.
from here. We're
Right.
acknowledging it. This is the starting point.
Okay. Oh,
they,
boy.
them, there. Okay.
I'll agree.
You got this.
But
Pizza.
it has to be jalapeno popper pizza from Mambo's.
Done. Done deal.
Oh, Mambo's is the best.
It's so good.
Done deal.
Well, half anyway. Obsidian can't eat.
Yeah.
This music's too happy.
Because they'll be dead?
it's like dark and everybody's dying. Let's get to some proper. Oh, yeah.
What did you call that sound that's happening right now?
Death of Obsidian.
Music.
Sexual tension.
Oh wow.
So you're sexualizing the death of Obsidian.
Yeah, 100%. I've been looking forward to it all week. Yeah, any questions before we kick off? I feel like we can just get right
Are we
into this.
skipping intros?
Oh man, the pizza thing.
who's
The pizza
playing?
guy threw me off.
I think just this
I think-
one time we should skip intros.
I think Gavin thought that Dwayne was like voice acting a porn. with the pizza
Well, we were.
guy.
We
I
were.
think that's what it was.
It was
That's what threw Gavin off.
a fun little bit of improv.
Does that happen in real life?
What's that?
Pizza people
Pizza people?
getting all the
Oh
sex.
no, I was a delivery driver for a few years and nobody ever offered me sex.
Maybe that has more to do with you than.
Ouch. Ouch.
I wonder if there's a certain type of pizza that you'd have to order in order to.
Oh, like a secret menu item, like kind of like
I
you know.
think it's usually a sausage pizza.
I was gonna say
typically,
double
yeah.
sausage.
You know
If
how
you
that
could-
pizza place on the island that used to like you'd go in there and you'd order the 8-ball pizza and they'd give you Coke?
I was
No.
gonna say that sounds
Oh.
like.
Is that
Did you know
real?
that?
Okay.
So like
Oh,
maybe
okay.
like there's like a secret like you order the 69 and like you know it's like oh menu item number 69 and they come over and
Better
you
send
guys-
Jerry.
Yeah.
You ordered the 68.
Don't send Tash for sure.
Yeah, Tash isn't up to it.
Well, you know why it's the 68, right?
Why?
No.
You do me and I owe you one.
Oh wow. Okay, let's just play now.
Let's do
Yeah.
our intros. Except we'll mix it up. Everybody has to do the intro of the person to their left. So playing tonight, the not position, character of Mog is Tash Baycroft. Welcome, Tash, to the table.
So Bree does my intro. Is that what you're saying?
No, you do.
no,
to
my
the left.
info. This is fun. This is
I like
a
this.
brain teaser.
I'm confused. So,
So now you have to intro Bree.
Okay. Hi, I'm Bree. I play Calliope Dervish. Yeah, would you like some crumpets?
That was
That's
on
all.
point.
That's all I got.
Please don't I like that much. I could live without that one.
I almost got stuck in my armpit.
You.
All right, to my left is Neil, and he will be playing Obsidian, the mastermind moon elf rogue.
Very well done.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Some of us respect our fellow players at the table.
That wasn't a diss. I was just trying
Getting
to
into
get in
character.
character for you. I was helping you find the voice.
I don't think I can do a Rojo voice.
Roho,
I am so
Roho.
constipated.
Rojo, Rojo.
There we go.
That's all.
That's all I got.
That's about right.
Played by Dwayne.
Perfect.
Honestly, you knew the character better than Dwayne usually does.
You didn't even look at a character sheet.
I'm fucked because Gavin doesn't have a character sheet. Pass me your laptop.
Also, also, you're a paladin.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Welcome to the game, Dwayne.
Gavin's joking
Thought I
about
was a
M&Ms. I thought I was a wizard.
It's okay.
And this evening, our charming DM for the is Gavin.
charming.
Yeah, charming. Yeah, like
Ah, I like this.
yeah, like Farquhar.
The short guy off of Shrek.
Yeah,
That guy has too much hair.
Whoa, hey now.
the prince? Oh, Prince Charming. Okay, I got it now.
No, not Prince Charming. Prince Farquhar, the short little annoying guy. Wait.
That's why you said you're charming.
Now you're getting
Yeah.
it.
All right, breathe deep, everyone.
Okay.
Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in.
Okay,
Shake
okay,
it
there we
out.
go.
We're gonna play D&D. We're gonna record a
Wait, wait.
podcast, and it's gonna be good.
Yeah, we're only
Mog
going to hit
hasn't
record
been
now.
introduced yet.
Yeah.
I
No, he
introduced
did.
Mog at the beginning.
He
did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally
That's what
wasn't paying
confused me.
attention.
I didn't hear the meow. Okay.
Oh, herding cats.
Literally.
So you're on a rooftop in the dock ward. It's dark out, middle of the night. You have a dead drow in front of you. What do you do?
He's not dead. He's
Holy
just unconscious. He's just
We also have an
remember?
unconscious moon elf in front of me.
Oh, speaking of which, I would like Obsidian to make a death saving throw.
5.
Oh my
5.
god.
1 mark against him.
Screwed it up already.
I screwed up the pizza.
Wow, Gavin.
No
Wow.
pizza next week. I guess we'll have to try again.
Wow.
Wow.
Way to 68 that one.
I let the team down.
Your very first
gonna-
attempt and you flubbed it.
I'm gonna start keeping. I'm gonna start keeping a pizza
I guess
tally.
you owe
in
us
my,
one.
I'm gonna have a pizza tally in my notes, and every episode we're gonna go through this.
Okay.
All right.
All
So
right.
pizza tally. It's gonna be like death saves. It's gonna
Episode
be
7. Gavin's failed.
so saves.
Elapsed time 2.5
fails.
minutes.
So far, you have 1 fail.
All right. We're actually 9 minutes into this episode. We should probably
Oh
start
my god!
playing.
We
Rein
should
it
name
in,
this
people.
episode "Skip to 9 minutes."
to 9 minutes.
Seriously. All right.
Well, I feel like our fans enjoy our banter.
No.
Well, but they would have stopped listening a while ago.
They're probably going to after this episode.
Okay.
All right, so Rojo and Mog are on the roof. Calliope and Obsidian are on the ground. Obsidian's really on the ground.
They're almost dead.
Okay, I don't know that the dark elf has gone down, right? I probably can't see from that vantage.
I'd imagine that Calliope has no idea.
All right. You guys gonna enlighten us?
Well, Rojo is going to take out his rope, and he's going to rope this elf, and like tie him up. So like he's going to kind of carry him like a suitcase. But if he like wiggles around or whatever, he'll actually choke himself out again. Like
A little bit of shibari
like,
happening.
So he's hog
Gross.
tied. Plus, there's some going
Into
around,
it.
around
his
his
throat.
yeah, but
You
I
got like an extra little yoke. You can be like,
exactly so that I can like carry him like a suitcase.
I think I'm
Alright.
beginning to have an idea of what Rojo's secret is.
That's some fancy rope work.
That's
Did
military.
Oh yeah.
Boy, what's going on up there?
I
That wasn't the voice.
Close. He's down.
He sounded like Mog.
Yeah, I did. You screwed up my accent.
The elf is down.
You got a downed elf.
Well, so's Obsidian.
Like down.
Yes. I don't know what to do. Do you have any healing potions? Anyone?
I do.
Calliope's gonna try and do a medicine check on Obsidian
Sure, go ahead.
to try and stabilize them.
Okay.
Because medicine. I gotta use my Calliope dice for this one. 15.
I think that's actually the minimum you need. I was just trying to run through my head. I think medicine check of 15 or higher on to stabilize a creature works. So we'll call it yes. But that doesn't remove what's running through his
Poison.
veins.
No, I
so
kn-
soon he's going to be making
Their
another.
veins.
It's okay. I'm good.
I meant Neo, like he's going to have to roll dice. Obsidian doesn't roll dice
All right.
for them.
Got it. Okay, so they're stable right now.
Yeah. So
Okay.
not dying, but they will have to make a no
Continue making
con saves. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no easy way for us to get down the outside of this building, right? Because I think Mog the elf jumped up, and Mog was on him.
Yeah,
And Rojo did some like magical superhero gnat roll to climb the building, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. The elf had levitated,
Right.
like done a spell, and Rojo just like power jumped up there.
And we're how high up?
It's a one-story building.
Oh,
so
okay.
like 20 feet, I guess.
We
I
can
don't
just
know.
jump.
Yeah.
So
Take a little
Rojo's
damage.
going to take the elf. He's going to pick him up by the little handle or whatever it is.
Suitcase.
And, yeah, and he's going to put him like really close to the side of the building, and then like will you, Mog? Will you just kick him off and I'll catch him on the way down?
What?
Like you're gonna jump down,
I'm gonna jump down
and then I'll just roll him off, and you catch him.
and I'll catch him.
Okay, but catch him. We need to get information out of him.
Well, that's the goal.
Okay.
That's the goal.
That's
Tick
the goal.
tock, Obsidian's
Okay, let's
dying
go, let's
down
go.
here.
You need a roll from me to get down.
No, I don't need a roll to jump down. You can do that, but I
Okay.
do need a roll for someone to catch this guy.
Okay.
No, he's catching him. I'm pushing him.
Okay, so when you're down, I want I don't know if it'd be dexterity because he's coming down, so let's call it strength.
If I see what Rojo's doing, can I assist and give him advantage? Like if we're doing like a fireman's
Okay,
kind of like
you're gonna-
we're
you're gonna link arms?
We're linking arms.
Okay, but if either of you fail the strength
Well, it'll
check,
be
or-
it'll be a assist.
Okay,
So
yeah.
he rolls with advantage.
So 14 plus 3, that'll be 17.
that'll do it. Perfect. So you guys,
Beauty.
fireman, catch this guy into your arms. It's not too heavy. It's just a cute little elf.
Cool, and
Lands in your arms.
grab him by the handle, like just a suitcase kind of day, and then I'll go.
Rojo, before you walk, you guys wanna? What about me?
Jump, jump,
You want us to catch you,
By
darling?
myself. You want me to just jump?
jump.
You're a cat.
You are gonna land on your feet.
Okay.
It's 20 feet.
Yeah, you can just hop down.
Okay.
There you go.
You jump down.
Oh, that wasn't that bad.
Ah, there you go.
You did it.
It was tall.
Any more
Are,
than that,
are you a
would've had
cat that's afraid of heights?
I don't know. It's not in my character sheet.
It looked really, really weird because you
Just
landed
felt
on
weird.
all four of your.
With his tail all puffed up.
to- and then convert it back.
I'm gonna Calliope's gonna hurry back over to Obsidian, and she's just gonna kind of like crouch by them and kind of just be like fussing, trying to like.
So is Obsidian
She's kind of
awake?
freaking out.
No, you're just
No,
stable.
no, just stable.
And
Yeah.
we don't really know that he's got poison surging through his veins. They? Fuck.
Is there anything visible? Is there anything visible that like indicates there's poison happening? Like, is there any like like a pallor to the skin or
I think-
dark veins or anything like that?
Due to the darts, the dart gun that you guys had picked up and you would have found it in his neck,
We
you-
can infer.
Yeah, you would assume that there's something, whether it's poison or the like.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know the exact type, But you could make an Arcana check.
Arcana check?
Yeah, it's going to be relatively high though. I'll say 17.
Okay.
And Rojo, he grew up in a lot of the monasteries and like churches and stuff, and so close to where we are, is there like something like a church or a monastery that we can go to? And
Probably not in the middle of the night, but you would know of several. Like, every city, because of how common the god is Pelor, which is the god of like light and strength and healing. So almost every major city would have a temple to them, and the temple in Waterdeep is it's just called the White Temple, or the White Temple, the Temple of White, the White Temple. Anyways, so you know that one exists, but I don't know if any of like the nuns would be working this time or accepting people this time of night. And there is others scattered throughout, like there's the one of the open hands or something like that, which you guys would be familiar with being part of the city. But yeah, nothing within a block or two.
Okay.
I rolled a 16 on my
Ooh,
Arcana check.
so close.
So
Yeah.
close.
Yeah. Speaking of the Arcana check, can I get a DC save, please? Constitution.
Natural 1.
Oh my god,
boy.
Neil.
We're gonna call that an instant failed save roll.
No, an instant failed death save.
Yeah, it's a natural 1
Oh
on
my
a
god.
on a save against being
Is there like
poisoned.
anything visual that happens at
I
that
feel
moment?
like, yeah.
Do they like kind of throw up a little bit or
I
something?
think he's like starting to convulse
seize?
now. Yeah, he's like
Okay,
yeah.
Calliope's like freaking out at this
Or
point.
they are.
Rule question.
Yes.
So Obsidian failed a death saving throw. Was medicine checked alive?
Stabilized you.
Stabilized.
Yep.
So is
Reset.
this a second failure or is
No.
this
No,
now
the
a-
So
senior
it resets your
Every
fate,
time
yeah.
you're not dying, so stabilized or healed,
Okay.
that resets to 0.
All right.
Do you?
You can wipe the brow of your.
Okay, a couple things.
We need to save Obsidian.
We need to save Obsidian.
Right now.
We also, I don't think we
okay,
can be
okay.
running around in the streets with this elf suitcase luggage guy.
Shit.
I'm just gonna touch Obsidian and heal him for 1 hit point of damage.
Okay, you wake up.
Well,
Well, we can't just keep doing this all night.
was I murdered again?
Yes, you're very sick, darling. We have to get them some help.
The elf shot you with that hand cannon thing, and I
Oh.
got it.
Search-
I got
okay.
it. It's right here.
Oh.
Calliope's going to start searching the elf to see if there's an antidote of some kind.
Sure, yeah.
Frantically.
You would search him over, not find anything other than his weaponry and some of his gear.
Damn it.
Adventuring's a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah, just save your energy right now. You're not looking very good. You should just
Right.
hold on.
Should we take him back into the tavern and see if there's
Yeah, that's
somebody,
what I was gonna
like, a
say.
bunch of
Maybe
people
you
and-
guys
Someone
go back to the
knows.
tavern, and I'll
You'll stay
run
with
to
the elf?
what's his name? The Harper guy that we went to the opera with.
Oh, Mert?
Yeah, I'll go see if Mert can find someone that
Oh,
can help
Mert
us.
How far is Mert from here, though?
I don't know. I'm pretty quick.
To get across the entire city is only like 30 minutes, so let's say 20 minutes.
Obsidian could be dead by then. All right, what are we going to do with the elf?
I got the elf. He's
take-
just hanging
Okay,
out
and
here.
Yeah.
so I'll take Obsidian
Put
into
the elf
tavern.
down in the cellar and make sure he's bound up, and then we can. I don't know. Maybe. Well, we should probably eventually take him to. I'm so bad with names. Bristol.
Rojo, okay, Rojo. Shit, I don't want to split the party, but I think we have to.
We have to.
Okay, Rojo, you take the elf back to your old haunt and lock him up in the cellar. You go see Mert, and I'm going to take Obsidian into the tavern and see if anyone can help us.
Okay.
And then we'll meet back up.
What
Well,
the
our
one that's
tavern?
right. No, I'm going to go
this
right
tavern.
here.
I'm concerned because what if there's nobody in the tavern that can help him, and
Then
I'm the only one that can heal them.
Oh shit.
Here's I have a healing.
them,
I have a
they,
healing
them.
potion.
I'm the
I have
only
a
one
healing
that can
potion.
heal they, them, there.
Okay, I've got one healing potion.
Can I confirm something quick? The elf that you have, the drow, you had killed him, but he's stable, right? Like you're not allowing him to
stable.
like die.
He
He wouldn't be making
you guys
saves.
specified non-lethal damage.
Okay.
Oh, I should also.
So he's just
Rojo,
unconscious.
here, take the pistol. I think.
Okay.
Or wait, what if I need? If the pistol is what's making Obsidian all messed up, maybe I need what's in the pistol
Maybe to try and get an
to make
antidote.
to make an antidote out of it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'll
Obsidian's
keep it. I'll
gonna
keep it.
reach into their tunic
Okay.
and pull out the bottle of wine.
No. Calliope's gonna slap it out of their hand.
That was medicine.
All right, darling, into the tavern. We forgot to go get some help.
Oh,
Do you actually slap it out of his hand?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, it shatters at the ground.
Oh, why would you do that?
Because you're already poisoned. Don't
This
put more
is-
poison into your body.
It's like made from fruit.
This is very serious. You're
I
going to
know
die.
it's serious. Don't you think I should have wine?
Clive is
before I-
gonna grab Obsidian kind of by like the scruff of their neck, kind of like behind, and she's just gonna start to like, and she's gonna like look at Mog, and she's gonna like point right at him. She's gonna say, "You hurry very fast.
I can go
You
fast.
go very fast. If Obsidian dies, I will never forgive you. I will never forgive you. I will never forgive you. Very fast. Let's go. Chop, chop right now. Go. Why aren't you going? Go now. Run.
Okay.
Go.
Okay. Can Mog give me an athletics check, please?
Which tavern are we going into?
I'm guessing the one that was close to you, which was the Mule Skull Tavern.
Yeah.
And Rojo's not going anywhere.
Rojo's staying outside?
Rojo is going to stay with Obsidian.
Okay. Oh, so just Calliope's going in.
They deserve that.
But who's got the elf?
I do.
You're just gonna bring the elf with you?
The elf is coming into the pub
Just like a suitcase?
like a suitcase.
Okay, this is gonna be good. All right, let's go in.
Mog rolled 14.
14.
I
Okay.
rolled 14 for Mog.
Okay, sounds good. Mog heads off. You guys lose sight of him. It's dark. You can't see him anymore. Everybody heads into the tavern.
Yes.
I mean, it's middle of the night, but it's a Dockward tavern. It's busy in there. You get some strange looks, obviously, when you walk in. I mean, you're carrying an elf folded up like a suitcase.
I
on your
sure
arm.
am.
But Rojo is probably the biggest person in here. So the elves that are in the back of the room are not pleased. You can tell that. They make it known, but they are not actively doing anything about it just yet. What do you do?
Could we get a bottle over here?
Are you just saying that up to
Yeah.
the bartender? He just kind of like gives you a nod, heads over. He's like, "You doing all right?
No,
You don't look so good."
No, they're not all right. We need help right now. We need healing.
Well, I can see that. He's a suitcase.
No, don't worry about him. That's nobody. Don't worry about that. It's a criminal. My friend's been terribly poisoned.
Can you make a con save for me, please, Obsidian? He's been poisoned.
Yes.
Three.
Oh my god.
He-
So
You
Obsidian
only
just
had
collapses.
one. You had 1 health. 4 points
Oh fuck.
of poison damage. And he just collapses in front of this guy. They draw.
Never gonna get this.
We're never gonna have pizza. They drop like a sack of potatoes in front of everybody, and the bartender's like, "Oh my god, well let's get him outside, get him some fresh air." And
No,
he's
it's
just
not gonna help. Fresh air's not gonna help. We need a healer. Do you know any clerics? Do you know any temples nearby? We need someone who can help. We need poison. We need an antidote.
You're in the Dockward, young lady. There's no temples around. There's somebody you can go to, but
Who?
she's down the road. Her name's you know what? I don't know if she's ever told me her name.
TikTok, darling.
Just look for the sign. It says Black Moss.
All right, brilliant.
She's an apothecary.
Okay, thank you.
Go
Thank you.
there,
I
but be
appreciate
careful.
it. Okay, I will. Thank you.
And does Rojo notice that the elves are like kind of giving him the glare?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna buy a round for the table.
Okay. The round, there's 3 there. So a round will just cost you a couple silver. You throw that at the bartender.
I'm gonna throw a bunch of gold at the table at the bartender and just
Okay.
keep him coming.
Okay. Do you tell him to give them a message at all or anything, or
Yep.
just like?
Yep. He can just Rojo would just say that we captured the elf that was killing other elves.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. Good.
And beer's on us.
Right on.
Beer's on Rojo. Rojo.
Okay.
Rojo.
All right. He makes note of it.
Broho.
Rojo.
Gives gives some appreciation and goes behind the bar and starts prepping some drinks for those guys.
Cool.
You head out of the bar and head south, closer towards the water.
Is Rojo able to? Do you have any
Oh yeah.
healing left for Obsidian?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Get
You're
them
back
back on
awake
their
with 1
feet.
health. I feel like you collapse and wake up again. You're like, oh shit, how long have I been out again?
It's like when you have one of those really rough nights where
Yeah.
you're not really blacking out. You're kind of more like browning out. You're kind of
Yeah.
coming in and out. No, just me. All right.
That was probably a good idea. I didn't drink that wine.
I think so, darling. We're gonna go get you some help. All right.
Yes.
Okay, so you head south towards the direction that the barkeep had mentioned, and it's closer to the water. You can just that salty, thick air would let you know that, but you can also hear the boats clattering against the dockside
How
and
thick
whatnot.
and salty is it?
Oh, there's a bit of pineapple in there.
Wow.
And you come across this shop that doesn't really look like a shop at all. There's like kind of a window, but it's like it looks like there's soot or something on the inside that it's all, like in a fireplace where it's just kind of like the smoke builds up and you can't see through like the glass. It looks like that.
Okay.
And there's a very poorly made sign that looks dilapidated, half falling off, and it just says Black Moss on it. There's no symbols, nothing. It's just big bold letters say Black Moss.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. Shall we go in?
You knock on the door.
Cool. You knock on the door. We'll be right back to that. Mog, you make it eventually to...
Mog has a question first.
Yes.
What area of town does Myrtle live in?
Almost the exact opposite of Waterdeep, which is Northward.
Okay. While Mog's running back to Myrtle's, he feels super stupid because he just remembered that his mom is an apothecary and is actually a member of the Guild of Apothecaries and Physicians.
That is fantastic.
So if it feels like Myrtle is about the same distance because his house, Mog's house, parents' house is in the Northward as well, he would rather go to his mommy
Sure. I love it.
and get some help from her.
Does she have a nickname that she gives Mog?
Her
Mommy?
Mog.
No.
Her nickname for Mog is Mog.
Okay.
Her name is Almond. I don't know if she's been introduced
Almond? No, she hasn't been.
before.
Almond?
Yeah,
What a name.
she is a also a shifting sorcerer.
Okay. Yeah, you go to Mommy's house. You just walk in like it's I
Yeah.
mean it's your
Even
house,
though it's like
essentially.
middle of the night, I think he's not being sneaky. He's just going in, and this is like
like in a hurry.
this is like life
Life
this
and
is
death
emergency.
situation.
Yeah.
Okay, she would be sleeping for sure. So you wake her up and she's like, Moggy, what is going on?
It's one of my friends. He's not doing well. He got shot by this hand cannon thing, and he's like coming in and out of consciousness. There's something in his body that we don't know how to heal him.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Do you have any idea what kind of poison we're talking about here?
No, I stole the gun off the guy that shot him, and this is it, or the hand cannon. I
Oh,
don't know
that'll
what's
do.
called.
That'll do. Give it to me. And she like quickly gets out of bed, heads downstairs where I figure she has like some sort of like lab or
Yeah.
room that she works in. If you follow her, you would see that she lights some candles and starts prepping, cracks one of these darts open, and then just like lays it out kind of like in a jar on the table. And it almost looks like she's waiting for something to happen. The way she looks at it, it's like she's trying to see if it changes or shifts or anything like that. You would get the sense that she's casting detect magic on it to see if there's anything. She's like, this is strange. I'm not getting anything from it. It just seems like a simple poison, but something potent enough that would require either a long bit of rest under the aid of someone that can help, or some sort of antidote. I don't know how quickly I could make something. I can start prepping it, but it might take me all night.
What should we do? Like, should we take him? Should we take him somewhere? He's way back on the south end by the docks.
Your best bet would be to take him to a temple, but I imagine they're probably closed. You know what? Here. I have a couple healing potions. Just try to keep him alive as long as you can.
Okay.
And where are you going to be?
Well, I don't know exactly where they are. I'll just go back down to the docks and try to find them.
Okay.
I imagine they're going to try to find a temple or someone else that can help them.
Okay, well, take these. And she gives you 3 healing potions, just minor healing potions.
Okay.
Try to keep him alive. I'll see what I can work on it. This is not like a poison. It doesn't look that complex, but not one I've made myself. So making an antidote is going to take me some time.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Thanks so much. Oh my God. Thanks so much. This is so stressful.
It's okay.
I'm doing pretty good though.
Yeah, I'm
How's
glad
Dad,
you're
by
okay.
the way?
I haven't talked to him. He's
that's
at
weird.
work a lot. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I should go.
You should go. I'll find you. I'll find you.
Do you have any snacks though? That's a pretty far run.
Moggy, are you not eating? You look thinner anyway. What have you been doing? Have you been eating?
I try. I don't like most of the food around town. I miss your food.
Fine. Okay, there's a box in the fridge, has your name on it. Go ahead.
We have a fridge.
There's an ice box. It's enchanted. I called it.
What
a
is a
I called
fridge?
it. I called it a fridge.
It's a fridge spell.
Yeah,
that you
it's-
used on the icebox.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because your dad named it that because it was frigid cold, and he's like, this thing's like a fridge. And
Okay.
Mog is adorable.
I should go. I should go. I should go.
You should go.
Okay.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, you should go.
Thanks.
You're not wearing. It's kind of cold out. Can you grab your jacket on the way out?
No, I'm good. This is what I wear.
No,
Look, it
you're-
looks.
it's fine.
It's,
It's good.
it's not too tough, but it's kind of.
Don't
tough.
forget the box in the fridge. Frigid. The
Okay.
box.
Thanks.
The frigid box.
Okay, I'll come back if I have to.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you.
Okay.
Wow. Imagine being told okay by your own mother. I love you. Okay.
Not even a thanks.
Yeah. Wow. Trouble in paradise.
Mog will walk and cry for the first half block
I
before it starts
understand
running again.
so much more about Mog now.
I don't know if I do.
Coming back to the dock wards, this you guys are very surprised at what comes to the door. So the door swings open, and it's as dark in there as you would imagine an apothecary with a stained black window and with a name such as Black Moss. Like, it is almost impossible to see in here. It just looks like a black hole. And standing in front of you is a woman that is completely naked. She's not old, but she's not young. She's just very strange, and she's kind of like quite frail and thin looking, jet black hair that like kind of goes just past her waist, and the only thing on her is like necklaces, rings, bracelets, anklets, just those sort of decorations. They're like bones or like gems and stuff. And she just kind of like looks at you and she's pointing. She's like, "You're here because of him."
Them.
Them. The facial structure is threw me off. Come in. She was. I could see Bree was waiting for it. She was like, and then corrected me.
Say
To be honest,
She wouldn't know.
She wouldn't know it was
Yeah.
the they them right there.
How does she know it's?
Although Obsidian,
Actually, that's true. How would they know?
Obsidian is a very neutral looking person. Like, I don't know if I've said this, but Galadriel on Lord of the Rings, that's what Obsidian looks like,
Oh, okay.
right?
Actually, that gives me a lot of context.
Yeah.
In the visual.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I know what
So people
Obsidian's
wouldn't
like.
necessarily jump to a he.
Yeah.
If anything, they might be like,
Them. Yeah.
They might
Yeah.
go, yeah,
you.
Interesting. Your friend there is the one you're here for.
yeah.
Yes. They're quite sick. They've been poisoned.
I can tell.
Yes.
Come in.
Okay.
She welcomes you in, and she just sort of like waves her hands like this, and candles are just like. And there's just an array of stuff in here: a little table, some side boxes, just like a cot in the corner, and it's one big room. There's nothing else in here. There's no side rooms. You don't even see like a lavatory or anything like that. And she grabs some stuff off a shelf and starts throwing it into like this little container, and you can see the stuff starting to move, and some of it sort of like glows and then fades out, and then like a poof of smoke, and it'll like ease up, and it smells awful. It smells like, like almost like burnt hair, and then like, the smell of burnt toast, and then like a pleasant smell like strawberries, and then it fades away, and then she swirls it up and says, "I just need you to smell it."
Oh God, that's awful.
And you would feel like something like almost burning in your lungs as like you take this stuff in. And then now I need you to make me another Constitution saving throw.
10.
10 is still not good enough. You drop to the floor.
What was that?
I'm trying to understand the poison. If it was of a certain kind, his body would have started rejecting it, but he has not.
Their body.
Their body. It's just a moment.
Okay.
And she starts prepping some more. And you can see now that she's pouring almost like a beeswax into something, and takes the stuff that Obsidian had smelled and starts to thicken it and gives it to Calliope and says, "Where's the injury?"
I think
In the neck.
it was in the neck. It was a dart from a hand cannon.
So in his blood, or in their blood.
Yes.
You'll need to rub this on them.
Oh, okay.
It's a balm.
Okay, and it will
A
help.
bomb?
Like balm.
Balm.
It's a bomb.
Lip
It's a
balm.
balm.
It's chapstick. Okay, yeah, Calliope it just starts rubbing it on all over their neck.
Cool. As you do that, you can see the redness starting to be reduced. And she says, it will take a day or two, maybe 3, but it will improve day to day. Things will get better.
Well, they keep passing out like this. They can't stay up on their feet.
Unlikely. But they will need to be healed once more.
Oh.
Just a moment. And she reaches over and touches you, and you wake up with 5 hit points.
Oh,
There.
that smell was terrible.
I'm sorry. It was to understand the magic.
I'm
Your friend
alive.
here, she has the bomb. You must put it on your neck twice a day.
Twice a day.
No more, no less.
Okay.
3 days, or until the bomb is gone. But from my measurements, it should be 3 days.
Oh,
You're
well,
welcome.
what do we owe
Thank
you?
you.
You don't owe me anything.
I don't. What do you mean we don't owe you anything?
Just as I said.
Well, people don't do things for
Like-
free.
And do you want a,
Oh, of course, nothing is for free.
favor, or is this like a pending transaction?
Come back and see me if he lives.
I don't like the sound of that at all.
Well, that's the best I can do. Payment is not needed right now, though.
I'd really rather pay at the moment. I don't really like to have a debt hanging over me.
Yes, well,
Is
that's
this like
isn't
a-
debt hanging over me.
Is this going to be like your firstborn child situation? Are you
No,
going to
no,
require
no,
like a rib bone, or
Maybe a rib bone.
Maybe
Oh.
may we have your name?
Names aren't important. I don't want to know your names. You can just, be on your way.
What? And if let me guess, if we don't come back when they're feeling better, something really terrible is going to happen to us. Is that kind of the rub?
If you believe in karma, yes.
Okay, if we don't believe in karma, will it just be
Well, you can
normal
come back
time?
and see me, but should you end up back in my shop and need some aid, maybe I won't be so helpful.
No, I understand. It's kind of like okay.
Waterdeep isn't that big of a city.
I feel like just the way that you're saying this feels very sinister. I'm not sure if that's just like your vibe or
My
what.
dear, you're in an apothecary of a warlock.
Oh God.
Yes, I feel it too. Yes, that darkness. You're right. But there is no ulterior motive here. Come back and see me if he lives in 3 days.
Okay.
Rojo, do you have any of that wine that you've been holding for me?
No, you broke it the last time, and it's at our pub.
Well, what good are you? Never mind. I apologize. On we go.
Thank you. I guess we'll see you in 3 days.
Watch your step. I need everybody to make
Yeah.
a dexterity check on your way out.
God.
What's
This
your
is
step?
so creepy.
Dexterity?
Dexterity.
2.
2.
16.
16.
17.
Who is going first? Maybe Obsidian, because you had tumbled. So you go through the doorway. There's a lip on the door, and you just pile up face down into the dirt as you try to walk through the doorway of this woman's apothecary.
This is not my day.
Oh. Oh, darling.
I told you to watch your step on the way out.
Yes, you did. In my defense, I was recently dead.
That's not much of an excuse. You're recently alive. That should have been the excuse.
It's positivity. Shall we go?
Please, let's.
As you turn around, she like reaches out and then like pulls like this, and the door's just like and slams shut.
She's awfully creepy.
Oh, yes. That's absolutely going to come back and bite us in the ass.
Yes.
For sure. But, I mean,
I do apologize, Rojo. I'm just thirsty.
She seemed nice. But what am I off here?
I mean, she did help us for practically nothing. Maybe we're
For
just,
nothing. Yeah, she
you know,
said
maybe
just
we're
come back
judging
in
her
3 days.
based on
3 days, come
appearances.
back. Maybe she just have to wash the windows or something.
Yeah.
You see how black those things were? My God.
Couldn't see a Rojo painting in that.
No.
You're probably right.
I could do a little Rojo figurine in the black.
Think,
Oh, that would be so
I think we
good.
need to go. I think we need to. We've got to go find Paul Mogg.
Was Mog heading back to the dock ward?
Yeah, he was basically going to beeline for the tavern that they first went into when Mog left.
Okay, yeah. I think you'd probably either run into them out on the street, or you would have gone there, asked the barkeep, and he would have pointed you in the direction of the Black Moss.
Okay. How are you guys doing?
I was thinking we should go to the vineyard. You know that we had a job out there.
It's the middle of
they're
the
fine.
middle of the night.
Obsidian, you're doing good.
Oh no, I feel all right.
Yeah, they're all right. We had a
Good.
bit
I
of
went
a
and talked to my mom.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, your mom? We have not met her. How is she?
She's good.
What's her name?
Almond. Did you
Almond.
bang your head?
Yeah.
You'd know.
I did.
Mom's been around the shop quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah, I was on my way to Myrtle's, and then, remembered my mom's apothecary, so I went and saw her, and she tried to figure out what the poison in the hand cannon thing was and didn't, but she gave me these.
Oh.
And holds up 3
Wow.
healing potions.
Oh.
Oh, they're nothing too fancy. They're just normal. But she basically said you just need to like go get some rest and or maybe go to like a temple or something. And
We've taken care of it. It's healed.
yes.
I'm still like not well, but you know.
We went to the
not
Black
dead.
Moss.
Yes.
Speaking
the
of
black-
which, you put on the bomb.
Yeah.
Can Obscena make a con save, but with advantage, please?
13.
13's good. Okay, you're feeling pretty good actually.
Yeah.
The bomb kind of stings a little bit, like
Yeah.
like Tiger Bomb, where it kind of like you get like that bit of like heat burn
Yeah,
numbness.
yeah.
But your body overall feels like it's actually
Improving.
starting to improve. Yeah.
so what should we do with that guy? How's he doing?
Oh, I forgot about that person.
Well, yes.
Is it heavy? Would you like us to help you?
No, I got big hands.
Oh, yeah. Very.
I think we should either get back to the haunted tavern pretty quick.
Ye old haunt.
Hide this guy.
Yes. Do we
Figure out
want
what we're
to?
gonna do.
Are we meant to bring him to Erstal?
Well, Urstel just wanted him dead, but I thought if we keep him alive, we can try to figure some stuff out.
Right.
So I don't know if we want to do that on our own or just bring him to Ursel.
Well,
Maybe Ursel would be really happy to speak to him.
it's also the middle of the night, though.
I think we should like take some time to probe him for information.
To what?
Probe him for information.
Interrogation Mog.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Ask him questions.
Ask him questions. What are you doing going around killing other?
Okay. You're just going to carry him like that? I guess he's not going to walk. So.
How else did you want me to carry?
Well, it's just kind of suspicious. That's all.
Well, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to hide him from anybody.
Okay. Let's just go then.
You know,
maybe.
I've seen people being carried in water deep before.
Yeah, but
Maybe it's fine.
the confinement situation.
Ugh.
Kind of looks like
I
we're
mean,
stealing this guy.
I'm like a notable bounty hunter in this city. I mean, I can just say it's a mark that I'm.
You should walk at the front.
Sure. Yes,
Okay.
I will.
And I'm Rojo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you're Rojo.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, let's go.
Who's gonna question that?
We could make it a parade almost. Well, not too
Almost.
loud. It's
Almost.
Back to the tavern.
late. Oh my God,
then.
you guys should have seen how much my mom was hugging me. It was crazy.
Does your mother
Yeah.
tell you that she loves you?
Well, she always does.
Yeah.
Everyone's mother says that, right?
Can
Calliope just kind of like looks off into space for a minute. She gets like 1,000 miles stare, and she's like,
I'd like a
Yeah.
Mog to make a deception check.
Mog has a +4 in deception
Ooh.
and rolled a 14, so
Ooh,
18.
18. Wow. You guys are eating that up.
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, you have such a nice mother. Did we meet her? I feel like I forgot. Almond.
Yeah, you must have really banged her. We just talked. That was like 30 seconds ago. We just talked about it.
Right.
Are you guys
I-
having this conversation while you're walking?
Yeah.
Yes, we're walking.
I wish I had a mother like yours.
Thanks. You should meet her sometime.
You have a mother.
I do.
I mean, I think
Born,
everyone
yeah.
theoretically has a biological mother.
I just didn't know her.
No.
Yeah.
You didn't know Almond?
Oh, I
Oh, her- your
know
mom.
now. Yeah. I didn't-
Obsidian, maybe you should just rest your mind for a little bit.
Oh,
and
Of course.
let the medicine do its work.
Mm-hmm.
And his mouth.
Yeah.
Rest his mouth.
Yes.
Their mouth.
The mouth. My mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, their mouth.
No pizza for us.
Ever.
Hard.
You guys make it back to Ye Old Haunt. And at a distance, it looks different somehow. And the way it looks different is that there's a big pile of tables sitting outside
Okay.
Oh.
with a notice on the door that looks like they were to be delivered, but it says nobody was there, so they left them outside.
Oh,
Come on,
our
Liff.
tables are here.
5 large tables, though.
All right, well, I guess we better strong arm this elf and 5 large tables. Come on, Rojo, chop chop, get to work, darling.
Let me help you.
So Rojo, if Mog, can you open the door?
I can open the door.
So Rojo is just
Watch.
he's gonna curl this he's gonna give her like a curl and fire this
bolt,
elf through
slide him across the floor.
I love it.
through the door.
Oh, yeah, you could do that, but if you want to do it with some finesse, give me a strength check.
Yeah. Don't try not to break him. Please don't.
So it
don't
is
fail.
it is 8.
Mog doesn't quite get the door open as you're doing this. And the door, like, he hammers the door, and the door's like, wham, slides open. Mog, it, like, the handle flies out of your hand. And now this guy collapses on the floor. I'm going to give him a quick death saving throw because
my
he is
God.
dying. And he fails 1.
Oh, shit.
We didn't kill him. We
No,
just
no.
Yeah,
unconscious
well,
him.
now he's...
Oh,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he took extra damage.
Yeah.
And then Rojo will grab a couple of tables and just take them in.
Okay.
I'm gonna step over the body.
Okay.
Liv, are you here?
No answer.
No answer.
Where does a ghost go? Like, I mean,
Where did we first meet him?
In the cellar.
oh,
cellar.
maybe that he's back in the cellar.
I'm gonna go to
Maybe.
this. I'll
Maybe
just
it's
go
like
to the
his bedroom.
cellar. You deal with the tables.
But we're
and
gonna
the
we're gonna bring him down. He's not looking good.
Oh, yes, we should heal our captive here.
Yeah.
That door didn't help his
Well, we don't want him to
situation.
die.
Right.
I think that Rojo may have just brained him a bit.
Yeah, there's a,
It's a
there's
bit
a
of
lot of
blood.
blood.
Yes.
Don't you have a healing potion?
We
three.
have multiple. We're not wasting it on some shitty assassin elf. A medicine check's good enough for him,
Well,
isn't it?
I don't think we should be
Yeah,
too
do-
judgy. We
do
don't
a
really know him.
Quick medicine check on him.
Okay, 15 or higher.
Yeah, I got 17.
Okay, he's stable. Not awake, but stable.
All right. Let's get him into the cellar and, I don't know, throw some water on his face.
Obsidian, you head down to the cellar.
Yeah.
When you go look for the trap door, you would notice a sign, not necessarily of struggle, but force, that wasn't there before. Like the latch and whatnot looks like it's been broken open.
Oh my. Oh, does anyone else see it or just me?
No, only you, but as you peek down and ascend...
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm just gonna take a peek. Yeah.
Cool. As you ascend into the cellar, everything looks like it's been ransacked in there, like someone was looking for something. Can you give me a quick, let's call it a religion check?
That is a 12.
With a 12, you would remember that, or I mean, in general, people would know that a spirit is usually tied to something. They don't have to be connected to it, but there is something anchoring them here.
Mm-hmm.
You can't recall what it was that Liff had, but you notice that most things in here are missing if they're not smashed. Like the boxes are open, they're broken. There's like broken tankards and stuff. But you would note that there is something missing, but you can't recall what it was.
Right. I'm gonna go charging back upstairs. Everybody! Oh my god! The wine that we just bought, it's all smashed all over the cellar.
Like someone was in here?
Yeah, it's all, the tankards are spilled, but no matter, that's fine. The wine, it's just smashed everywhere.
But upstairs, this is all fine up here.
Oh.
Maybe just some
also,
rats knocked it
also,
over.
I'm concerned that Liv is gone. Because,
It's gone.
I mean, do you know, like a ghost, it has to be tied to an object. And I don't know what it was because I don't remember. It could be my head injury. But it's gone and Liv is gone. And the wine is smashed.
You think someone's broken in and smashed our wine and taken our ghosts?
Yes,
a
that's what I'm
weird
trying
burglary.
to say.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard, but I mean, what else could it be?
Unless he was tied to something that was valuable that we didn't know about.
Who have we told about our Liff? Have we talked to anyone about
We've
them?
been pretty
Lots of
blabby.
people.
Yes, we've
Yeah.
actually walk around
Yeah.
advertising it quite frequently. We say,
Yeah.
"Oh yes, come to ye old haunt." We call it that because we've got
Yeah,
a
but
ghost.
why is that a bad thing? Why would we expect that there's anything wrong with this mysterious ghost in the middle of our
You just don't
tavern.
expect your ghost to get stolen, I guess.
I
That's the long and short of
Yeah.
it. Do you think it was Volo? He seemed pretty excited when we talked about the ghost,
He's
didn't
working
he?
on a book about
Is-
spirits, isn't he?
Definitely.
Why would he come in
Volo.
and smash all the wine, though? Did we piss
Oh.
him off?
I'm
no,
gonna,
I think it was Till.
You think it was... like a prank?
Don't they work together?
I think it was Till.
No, Till works with Mert. And Till's been actually... He's
Missing.
been missing. And so's Lif has been missing around the same time that Till's been missing. Lif, Till... Till doesn't know about our ghost, though, does he? But he might have come in just because he was a bit cheesed with us.
I think he might have when he was singing at the tavern before he died. He might have killed him
You think that...
with his
wait.
with his singing.
You think... Let's untangle this web for a second. You think that Till murdered Lif when Lif was alive, and then
With his singing.
with his singing, and then he wiped his hands of it. He said, "Oh, brilliant, bravo! I've done a good job of that."
or I'm a
Lif's
terrible
gone.
singer.
And then he was moved on with his life, and then he's heard tell of this new tavern, and oh no, there's a ghost there. And he
Wait.
realized that the murdering ways are about to be uncovered, and he's come in and covered up the evidence by stealing the ghost. Is that what you are trying to imply has happened?
That's exactly what happened.
But
I just think that's the craziest thing I've ever heard, because Till is quite possibly the stupidest person I've ever met in my life. I don't think he's capable.
Exactly.
I don't think he's capable of
I
a
think
murder.
Twill's quite nice.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever come up with.
But
So
wouldn't-
how could it not
wouldn't-
be Till?
wouldn't Till also want there to be another tavern in town, another place he could play?
No, because
Why
he's
is
been
he gonna
kicked out
wanna-
of this one.
Well, he knows that we're never going to let him perform
no.
here, you know? So maybe
No.
it's,
I
he
actually
feels
said
it's-
that to him.
Be friends with
So
him.
It was
as-
one of those
as
things.
they're
He
all
could never play at our
arguing-
tavern because he kills people with his singing.
We just got a passed out dark elf in between us.
Everybody's like arguing in the tavern.
As
love
they're all
it.
arguing, I'm gonna sneak behind the bar because
Okay.
I know that they won't let me, and I'm gonna grab a bottle of wine and drink it.
Okay, I like it. You can easily do that because they're all arguing. I don't think anybody's paying attention to
Right.
you. As you do that, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw. This time you don't get advantage.
9.
You go.
thought
Oh wait,
that was a
no.
one.
She healed you
Jesus
for
Murphy.
5.
Yeah.
3. So you have 2 left. All of a sudden, like, you take a sip of that and you're like, like it's just like this pain in your gut. You feel like you're going to black out, almost tunnel vision, and then you come to again.
You'd think I'd learned the lesson. I'll take another drink.
Oh my god.
Roll again.
Neil wants
Really?
Obsidian to die.
17.
Don't get
17. Okay, you're all right. And enjoying your wine.
All right, I think we need to focus. There's a lot on the we've got a lot on our stove right now. Is that how the turn of phrase? We've got a lot of irons in the
But-
fire.
Obsidian.
I think it's pokers. in
Yeah,
the
nobody would
fire.
see him. I
Look what
think
he's-
he's hiding behind there. I thought you like
Yeah,
you're
I'm
hiding
sitting on
behind
the
counter.
floor behind the bar.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
he's tucked.
Yeah.
I think we need to focus. Okay, first things first, we need to question the assassin. We can deal with this whole Lif fiasco tomorrow.
Right.
But I don't think we have a lot of time to,
Job 1, make sure he doesn't die.
Yeah, job 1, job 1, make sure that Obsidian's on the mend. Job 2, we need to shake down this elf and figure out what's going on. Job 3, we go to Erstal. Job 4, we try and figure out what's going on with our ghost. And somewhere in there, we have to go to a winery. I think we might need an assistant to manage our schedule. If I'm not, because we're still
Not a
trying
bad
to.
idea.
We're trying to open up the tavern. We still got to track down Till.
I don't know if we can really afford.
Well, we've just lost
The
our bartender.
wages?
Yeah, we had, we kind of we're depending on the free labor of having an indentured spirit here at the
I mean-
tavern. So,
You guys were just talking about Till, and Myrtle was saying Till kind of needs some work. And
well,
he could kind of run the tavern, maybe.
who? Till,
Be the bartender.
the murderer of the previous owner of the tavern,
I want my ghost
allegedly.
back.
Just row house. That's
I want my ghost back.
Okay, well, okay. Job 1. We're going to take this elf downstairs into the cellar. Lift's not using it anymore.
I'm just gonna. I think we should alter that plan. I think we should maybe all just like stay in the same room tonight. Maybe.
You know what, like a slumber party.
I'm not sleeping
That's
here.
not. No.
If you want to cuddle
No,
Moggy, all you have
no.
to do is ask,
No, I
darling.
said my mom gave me lots of hugs. We're good. I just think that it is.
Calliope's like long tail kind of comes up and like smacks Mog on the ass.
Oh, that's. I just think that we should keep an eye on this guy. We're not just gonna put him downstairs and then
No,
tie him
we're
up,
gonna go down
and then
with
all
him.
leave.
No, we're not gonna leave, darling. We're gonna go down.
Well,
and we're gonna.
Rojo just said we're not gonna sleep here tonight.
Well, I don't think we're sleeping at all. I think we need to question this guy. It's gonna be a rough go for us. Obsidian, where are you, darling? Where'd you sneak off to?
Oh, I'm just checking for rats. I've heard that there's rat problems.
Poison's addled their brain, poor darling.
I feel like you would actually see rat droppings back there. You're looking for it,
dilapidated-
lying, but you're kind of like, oh, actually, there is rats back
Yeah,
here.
there's definitely rats. It's a plausible thing.
Okay, Rojo, let's carry. If you could carry him, we'll go down into the cellar and let's make it like super creepy, so that when he wakes up, he's just gonna be like freaked out.
I think he's gonna be freaked out anyways, darling.
I still got the gun. It's not loaded anymore because my mom broke the last dart that was in it to get the poison to try to make the antidote, which it didn't work. But then I could have it and be like right in his face with it when he wakes up.
Is that what you want to do, darling? Do you want to be the tough front man?
But I'm not gonna talk.
You know, you just want to be like
I'll
a
just-
thug with a gun.
I'll just like shift and have my freaky face.
Sure,
I
yes.
can
I'd love to
talk.
see that.
I think we should let Calliope take care of it on this one. She I feel like there's fire in her. You sometimes, Rojo, you're too nice sometimes. That's the problem.
Okay.
I just feel like she's ready for this one. I can tell,
you can
right?
you can stand behind me and look strong, darling. Flex those muscles.
Or he could be the one that like smacks him a bit. And
If it goes wrong, I'm taking over.
All right. Well, thanks for the
Did you ever
vote
torch-
of confidence there.
Well, I remember dialing it down like 2 times. And
We're
then
not
you
meant
can-
to dial it down when we're interrogating someone.
Yeah,
we're
we're
meant to
ramping
dial it up to 1,000.
Oh, I'm getting this.
Did you
wrong
ever
again.
torture anyone in the military?
No.
Like cut off fingers
no,
or like poke eyeballs
no,
or
no.
do the thing where? Never mind. I won't talk about that one. It freaks me
No.
out.
Nothing
Operation
like that.
Torture. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. This will be fun.
So everybody hauls this dark elf down to the cellar where Obsidian just was, like where it's all smashed
Yeah.
up and everything. Okay.
You're like,
So obviously,
I
when
think
we
we'll
went down
drag down a chair, like so that we can kind of like tie him to the chair
Nice.
a little bit. I
like
think. I think we should also bring down if we've got like a lantern, so it's really dark, and then we can kind of Calliope's gonna be like holding the lantern really close to his face, kind of like shining it right in his eyes when he wakes up, so he's all disoriented.
Okay, I like it.
You know what I mean?
Mog's gonna search the upstairs for any sort of piece of fabric, and try to put it over his head like a big dark hood,
Oh,
and just like
Oh,
tie
over Mog's.
over Mog. Yeah.
Okay.
over
like
your own head?
Just
Yeah.
to look like
Oh,
menacing
to look
almost.
Yeah.
spooky.
I like it.
Oh, maybe it's a better idea to put it over his head.
I mean,
No,
he's
no.
already seen us.
Mog's put it over his own head. Yeah.
So you head down there, wake him up. You have this lantern in his face.
I'm gonna use I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy, the cantrip, which kind of like it just kind of is a effect that tieflings can do to like do minor effects. So Calliope's gonna use it in such a way that like there's kind of like this visual impact that makes her look like a little bit taller,
Okay.
and like her eyes kind of like are glowing a little bit, and everything about her just looks a little bit more intense and demonic.
Interesting.
Like maybe her voice is even like a little bit more growly.
I like it.
Yeah.
And Mog's gonna cast a Mind Sliver on the elf guy.
What does Mind Sliver do?
Mind Sliver is a cantrip, and it says you drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind of one creature you can see within range.
Okay.
The target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn.
Well, do we want them to take damage? He's gonna go back. He's gonna go back to sleep.
I don't know if I want to take him too much damage. I just want to freak him out. It's only 1d6.
Okay. What was the save again? I rolled
But he was at 0.
15 plus intelligence 0. 15.
I'm only 12.
Oh, you're only 12. Okay, so he would feel it, and maybe that's what
That's kind
wakes
of
him
what
up.
I just wanted to freak him out with
yeah,
a little bzzz.
yeah. It's like he like jolts
Brightens
awake.
up.
Yeah, brightens up or wakes up, but it doesn't do any damage to him. And his eyes sort of like slowly flutter open. Then you can see he like jolts back, and a drow you would know is sensitive to light, and you're holding a lantern right in his face.
And I want to have the lantern here, and I want Calliope to be leaning down so her nose is like right to his nose, and she's just like looking right at him.
Ooh, I like it.
And Mog has the pistol out with his arms locked, probably shaking a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. He's like,
Rojo's got his fingers in 2 broken ends of these wine bottles, and he's just clinking them together.
Whoa, that's creepy as shit. That's this like
So-
7 foot tall half orc.
I'm going to kind of stagger over to the elf
okay,
and sit down directly beside him
okay.
and kind of lean up against him and say, "Looks like you're in a little bit of trouble here. Maybe I can be of some help."
You're offering to help him.
Yeah. Good cop, bad cop, right?
He only just barely comes to, and he kind of like
He's surrounded
Yeah.
by all this shit.
This
right in
scene
his
is
face.
amazing.
We are so good at this.
and he starts coughing, and he's like, look at the group of you. Intimidating, I must say. Intimidating. You did take down old Saloon, didn't you?
Saloon.
Well, what is it you want with me?
Not too much, darling. Just a bit of information, if you don't mind.
Well, I gathered that much.
You've been quite busy, haven't you?
Wow.
Busy boy, Dockward.
A messenger can be busy, yes.
Oh, messenger.
Yes, I had a message to deliver, and it would seem I had found my target.
What do you mean by that?
Was I your target?
Are you Obsidian?
Oh,
No.
how did you know my name?
Well, a target normally knows his name. It would seem you had a rub in with the wrong crew or pissed off the wrong people.
Oh, this is that thing.
Oh.
Wait, just to be clear, so you've just been wandering around the dock ward just killing elves, just hoping that it's the right one?
Oh, no, sorry.
You need to
Let me
on-
backtrack a bit. I have been looking for Obsidian, but we are not associated with the Thieves Guild or the Assassins Guild. I'm sorry. My alliances are with Captain Zord.
Wait. Isn't that the guy from the boat?
Yes, it's the guy from the,
fancy
boat.
men from the boat.
That's where you got this thing from.
Scandalo.
Yes.
My goodness. It was all a setup.
Do you even know how to use that?
Not really.
It's really easy. You just click.
I know. I
'Cause
shot it
heard
at
it
your
clicked.
friend.
Yeah, well, I might shoot it at you.
Is Mog actively shaking right now?
A little bit.
Can you give me a dexterity check to
That's
not
all his
accidentally shoot
fur.
it?
With all his fur standing on end.
There's no dart in it.
Oh, there's no dart.
Because
Okay.
there was only one left, and
Okay, let's just see if it triggers
broke
though.
it.
Kind of like sets him off. I'm gonna say if you roll lower than a
Nat
10.
20.
Oh wow! All right. No, you.
I'm shaking on purpose.
Yeah.
Ooh, you
It's
better
kinda
watch
freak-
out. I'm kind of crazy.
freaking him out.
A loose cannon over here.
Okay,
a loose
okay, all right,
hand
settle
cannon.
down. I don't need that thing in my neck.
So let me get this straight. You've taken a side contract. You have two contracts. One with Captain Zord, and
My alliances are with Captain Zord.
you've taken a side job to murder me for the Assassin's Guild.
No, you idiot. Captain Zord has an agreement with the Assassins Guild. I work for Captain Zord.
But okay,
He asked me to find the elf named Obsidian. It would just so happen that I don't like elves, other than dark elves, the drow. We are the purest of the pure elves.
don't
and
go
anything.
getting pure.
meow, meow,
Here we
meow,
go.
meow, meow. I'm the purest elf. Yes, darling.
Yes, well, it's true. My tact in finding your friends probably wasn't the most efficient, but the most fun for me. And nevertheless,
a bit sloppy, darling. I'm
you're
not
just-
going to lie.
sloppy.
Yes, it's a trail of bodies. It took us a single day. A little girl told us how to find you. She was like this big. She said, "Oi, I actually saw this man walking around. Dark elf, had a
Here's
hand
what he looks
cannon.
like.
This
Here's
is what he
where
looks
you'll
like. This
find
is
him."
what he does." And we just found you easy.
And it would seem that Obsidian was brought to me, and some elves, which I do not like, died along the way. It would seem that my intentions were on point.
Yeah, look how it worked out for you. Good job there, Saloon.
So,
Assassin of the Year. And Clive is going to like pat his cheek a little bit. Bravo, darling.
I'm exactly where I want to be.
So Captain Zord.
My name's not Captain Zord.
No, I want information about him. So why? What is his motive? Like,
He would like to speak with the group of you.
We were
but after I've been
we
dead.
were just there.
Yes, I actually set up an appointment with him. I mean,
You spoke with Captain Zord.
no, that's that other fellow, William. I want to say the
William's a
fancy
deckhand.
hat.
Don't
Yeah,
worry about
he's
William.
quite handsome deckhand though, quite well dressed. But I did put in an appointment. Okay, we need to backtrack a little bit. So, Captain Zord wants to have an appointment with us.
But wanted to kill Obsidian?
So he chose
He
the
did not
route.
want to kill Obsidian. The message was for Obsidian. I was to find the group of you. He discovered Obsidian through his connection with the Assassin's Guild.
So you weren't going to kill Obsidian.
No,
You're just drow washing the entire elf population in the city.
you're welcome.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I don't like this guy.
Yeah, what
don't
a
like this guy.
what a
I
menace.
don't like him at
He's
all.
got a really stupid name too.
Yeah, stupid name, stupid motives, stupid way
Yeah.
of carrying it out. He's
He like you get the sense that he's like enjoying this. You know what I mean? Like everybody hates him, and he's
He's a
like
masochist.
he's like breathing that in.
oh
I'm
shit.
just going to say, tell Captain Zord we'll be right over to see him. Then I'm going to stab him in the neck.
Oh no! I want to ask what the message was. Obsidian. Oh
I love it.
Christ!
I mean, he's tied
I'm sitting
up.
like right beside him.
Yep. I mean, tied down.
Can I try
like,
and stop Obsidian?
Doesn't he has 0 HP too, or just 1? I guess if he was. If he
Yeah,
was
I
just
mean, it
recovered.
would be a coup de grace. He's tied up. Like he could just.
And then-
but I'll give Calliope a chance.
I'm also right there.
okay.
What?
We're just gonna do an opposed check, dexterity versus dexterity, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, rogue versus fighter. Let's go. Is it just a dex check?
Straight deck.
Yep.
Come on.
7.
7,
9.
9. No way. So it's.
And I have
the
a
battle
plus
of the
4.
sucky rollers.
I rolled a 3.
So Obsidian went like this.
Clive went, it was the lamest.
Obsidian's really not well.
Actually, I feel like the way it went is Obsidian like lunged out at this guy. Not like lunged like in anger, but like strategically, like went to stick it in his neck, but Calliope caught it at just the last minute and rakes this guy down the side of his neck. Not enough to kill him, but it just sort of like slits his neck open, and you can see it's bleeding heavily, but hasn't killed him. And he's like, "Are you insane?"
Obsidian, waste not, want not.
He didn't want me to kill him.
We're just killing someone right now. We're not even fighting with them. We're just gonna kill him.
Well, he,
Yeah,
he did try and murder me.
The Assassin's Guild was
don't
right
feel like
to
we're
have your
murderers.
head.
Oh my god. What's the message? Hello, yes, saloon. Wake
thought
up.
the
Hello,
message-
look
the-
alive. What's the message?
The message is that Captain Zord would like to meet you.
We already knew
Why?
that.
That's the message.
That's the message.
That's the.
This is so stupid.
He could've
Why didn't he
just-
just send
he-
a messenger?
We're
I
like,
am the messenger.
Yeah, but you can hire a messenger for like 2 silver.
you don't have to. You
could've
didn't
been that
have to
little
lure
kid.
us into an alleyway. Could have just come to our tavern, said, "Heyo, knock
Are you-
knock."
Oh, that was his.
Are you that hard up for work or something? What's going on here? This
He
is
simply
weird.
gave me the task. It was under my own.
Just decided.
Can I
okay.
now, like, can I?
I'm
You know what?
confused. I'm confused.
You know
Can
what,
we just take
Obsidian?
this guy? Can we
Here,
just take him to
this.
Ursel?
Oh.
Kill him by his own weapon.
Hang
Okay,
on,
I'm
wait,
gonna
wait,
take
wait!
it-
Stop!
Oh, I
Why
was
don't we
just
just
about
take?
to.
Why don't we take him to Ursel?
I think we need to take him to Ursel. I'm
and
not.
let Ursel do what he wants with him.
Yes, I'm
What
not,
if he's friends with Ursel?
I'm going
will-
to take
think
that
it's-
weapon and point and pull the trigger.
It clicks, and he starts laughing.
Oh, I'm just no good at killing today.
I have to be honest with all of you. I'm not comfortable with just murdering someone straight out of combat.
Oh, I don't mind.
Poor little girl's just lost.
I
in
think
the
you know
web.
what,
Clybe slaps him across the face. Shut up.
Rojo.
Well,
Why don't we just go get Ursel? You went and met with him the other day.
I can go get him.
He's just
It's the middle of the night.
that'll
He,
piss
he
him
won't,
off
he
even
won't,
more.
He won't care.
He'll care.
No, I think we keep him for the night. We take turns watching him.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Ah,
I don't like this.
Well,
Look at his face. Look at his face.
well,
Look at his
Rojo
face.
gets-
You trust that guy for a night? I'm not sleeping with this guy.
You never trust your dungeon master.
I'm not afraid of.
And you
a
never
little
trust-
elf.
He's pretty tall.
I say we take him. I say we pack him up like a suitcase and we
Yeah.
take him. We take him to Ursel right now.
That's a good point. I don't think we should murder people in the tavern. I think that could be a rule. That could be if we
Well,
make
then
a
we got
rule
too many
sign one day.
ghosts.
We'd have number 1, no murder.
Well, we would have too many ghosts in the place.
It's true. We don't need another ghost. Although we are short one right now.
Where do you guys want
I
to
like
place the
lift better.
tables? Like the tables. I'm just wondering, like the layout. We can.
Oh, can someone
All right.
please kill me?
One, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Vote. All in favor of going straight to Ursel. Hands up.
Meow.
Yeah, I want. Let's go see Ursel.
Listen, here's what I'm trying to say. Ursel's a big gangster. I'm just not sure if I'm very comfortable walking up to a gangster's hideout, knocking on the door in the middle of the night, saying, "Hello, Erstal. Sorry to wake you. I know
No,
you're a murderer,
but-
here we've got this elf. I know you told us just to kill him, but we've brought him over here. Would you like him?
Value
Cheers."
added. We're not charging extra.
Actually, I do think we should go see Erstal. It was the job. We'll get paid.
I agree we should see Erstal. I just don't
Why
know if we
not?
need to do it in the middle of the night.
I think speedy
Gangsters
delivery.
don't sleep. There'll be someone awake at the door. There's always a watch up over there.
I feel like crime syndicates are 24/7.
All right, let's go
I don't
then.
think they sleep at night.
All right, I'm outvoted. Let's go.
So you guys pack up this
Might I have
badly injured
one of those healing
dark elf.
potions before we go? If it's not too
yeah,
much trouble.
they were for you. You can have, you
I've
can have
got-
all of them
I've-
if you want.
Calliope gives the one that Mog gave her earlier.
What's a healing potion again?
I think it's 2d4 plus
2d4
1.
plus 2 is
Plus
what I
2,
have,
maybe?
yeah.
Okay, 2d4 plus 2 sounds right. We'll go with that. Obsidian takes the healing potion, and the group of you pack up this drow and head towards Erstal's, which was the skewered dragon.
Yeah.
Right? Yep. Head down to, I think you had seen the back entrance when you had first gone there. Who was there? Calliope? No, Mog.
No, it was myself and
Rojo.
Rojo.
So you guys take the lead on this. Go through the back entrance. One of the guards, we'll call them, thugs, sees you at the door and lets you in. Recognizes your face, and says he'll have to go and wake Erstal.
Sure.
He invites you in. You do have a moment in there while he goes and finds Erstal. Do you do anything?
I mean,
We're all in there or just Rojo went
No,
in?
the group of you.
Okay. I don't think is there's like a waiting room that we're sitting in like a line of chairs.
No, it was
With
just
some
in that room
magazines.
that
With some music.
Calliope or not Calliope, Obsidian and Rojo had been in before.
can I tell you
Oh,
guys something?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I have a theory about our Captain Zord.
Okay.
I can't remember who it was we were talking to the other day, maybe Mert, about that third gang of pirates.
Oh. Right.
Oh, that makes sense. They have a
God.
boat.
Calliope's
obvious
gonna look at what's his name,
Saloon.
Saloon, for
Yeah.
a reaction when she says that.
Sorry, say it again.
She's talking about the gang of pirates that we heard about, just to see if it's the thinking that maybe Zord's connected to them,
Give
and
me
that's what
an
they're
insight check.
trying to contact us. I've not been
Well,
rolling
of
very.
course they're pirates.
Insight. Oh, terrible. 12.
12. He just you don't really get much out of that. He just sort of looks at you like, what are you looking at?
I mean, maybe. They have boats. Pirates have boats.
Mostly, I'm just saying it out loud because Bree, as a player, wants to be vindicated when she's right later on. So I'm just saying it out loud right now so that everyone knows that if that's what it is, I called it, and I'm very, very clever.
Erstal comes busting through the door, and he has a group with him. What is the word? Entourage, almost, of bodyguards.
Are they in their pajamas?
Yes, they're in black leather pajamas.
Oh.
Oh, excuse me, like a gimp
No.
suit?
Hot.
Oh yeah. Yeah. One of them has a zipper over his mouth.
Oh my god.
Yes, you waked me up in the middle of night. What?
You're welcome.
Calliope's gonna give everyone widen her eyes a little bit and be like,
Told you
"See?"
so.
What is it you want?
Well, we brought you the murderer of.
And you couldn't wait till the morning.
That's wild. I think we actually absolutely could have waited right
No.
until the morning.
It would seem he's tied up. You leave
Very
him.
powerful.
Erstal,
Probably magic.
don't you like prompt service?
Fine.
Value added.
Fine. Put him on the seat, please. We can
All
get
right.
this over with and I can go back to bed.
Rojo,
On the seat?
Yes, a chair.
could you put him on the seat?
Yeah,
for
so
the-
I'll just try to prop him up on the seat with his knees,
Okay.
because his legs are
Oh,
kind
he's
of
still, like,
tied.
in a
He's still
suitcase?
kind of tied back, and
Can we please untie
I'll just hold.
him?
I'll hold him. I'll just hold him
Fine,
up.
you hold them there. And he just backhands this guy. Why are you here? And I'm not going to try and play both sides of this role playing, but he goes to question him. And they kind of have this back and forth where he's what Erstal's trying to get out of him is why he was in the dock ward. What was he doing there? And he, Saloon, essentially repeats what he had said to you guys. And we'll start there. So, Captain Zord sent me. My alliances are with him. The reason I am looking for the group of them is that he has an interest with them. It would seem that they are a contact that not only we are the ones that are after. Erstal goes to question him some more, and Saloon mentions a name that everybody would know. The group of these thieves, thugs, assassins, whatever you want to call them. Captain Zord, I don't quite understand his reasoning for wanting to know them, but it would seem that they have an alliance with Renaer, son
We should
of Lord Neverember.
Never liked that Frenchman.
Did you not save his life?
Well, I mean, it
Good
seemed,
enough of an alliance.
It seemed
for
like a good
us,
way to get
then.
some money.
Wait, so
What did I say?
Captain Zord and his crew of miscreants has an alliance with our little fancy Renaer.
We never said that.
Isn't that what
It's
you just
your
said?
alliance with him that he has an interest of.
Oh, sorry, I was
Oh,
misunderstanding
we saved
you.
his life for
Got
some
it.
money.
So Captain Zord's gang of miscreants has beef with us because of our alliance with Renaer.
We don't have an alliance. We're
No,
just
we don't.
mercenaries. We just
yeah,
work
we
for
just
money.
kind of rescued him. He was
Don't even
it was
know the guy.
actually it was incidental.
We almost killed him. He's such an idiot.
Yeah, we didn't really mean to.
You'll have to take that up with Captain Zord.
All right.
The way that he sees
Captain
it.
Zord.
Son of Lord Neverember, the one who owns this very cache of dragons that everybody seems to be
the
trying to
dragons.
find.
Yes, the Stone of Galore and all that good stuff.
You're exactly right, and I suppose that you also know about the Gnome Delacar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do. I mean,
Who should
Totally.
Delacar be currently looking for than the group of you?
us?
We're looking for
Why?
him.
Oh my
Not
God,
really.
we
I mean,
stand out like a sore
if I'm
thumb.
going to be absolutely honest, I don't really care much about the Stone of Galore one way or another. It seems like a lot
Wow.
of trouble. It seems like everyone's interested in having us involved. There's Delacar now, Renaer. I don't know. Do you guys really want to be involved in this sort of thing? I don't think I do.
It's at this point that Erstal perks up and says, Wait. You know Renaer and Delacar.
We know you gave us Renaer. Remember, you captured us.
Yeah.
You were like, "Hey, I've got this extra pretty boy.
Right. Volo.
Can you get rid of him for me?" And we just took him away. We took him back
Just
to
gave him
his.
back to the castle?
Yeah.
That was only connection to Renaer.
Yeah, well, then
Well, now
we
he kind
returned
of
him
he
for some
comes
money.
around from time to time. Now, I mean, we don't really want him
And
to
we're
be
pretty
around.
sure that him and Till are friends, and we know Till because he.
No,
works
we
at the-
want him and Till to
the
be
te-
friends, so Till will get off our back.
Oh yeah.
What is your connection with Delacar?
No connection. I only heard about him from a contact of mine. It was, we were just kind of.
We can't even spell Delacar.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I just heard about it through hearsay.
Everyone knows about-
I've got a bit of an ear to the ground. I'm one of those people who's about town.
Everyone knows about the whole myth and lore and legend of these dragons.
I swear to
anyways.
God, it's
Like,
the worst kept secret in
Go
this
hang
goddamn
out in the market
city.
for 10 minutes, and you can hear kids talk
Literally
about
everyone talks about it. Stone of Galore this, Delacar that.
Rojo this and that too.
Yes, also
For sure.
it. Usually.
Everybody knows lots of.
often.
Anyways, that's all.
Yes, well, it
Well, I'm
may
glad we
seem
cleared
that
this up for sure.
Clear it up, you have.
Yeah.
It would seem your usefulness to me may have become just much more complicated.
Oh my God.
So is that
This is what I told
like-
you all. Do you remember just a
Well,
few
we
nights ago?
also seek Cache of Dragons, yeah?
Oh.
we are
not
explicitly not seeking the cache
but
of
people are
dragons.
seeking you for
Oh
the
my
information that you have.
We don't have any
which is now
information.
a risk.
Literally just told you
me.
everything we know
How,
about.
how is
Yes.
it our fault that idiots think that
People
we
just
have information?
tell us stuff. You got us involved in the first place.
Look, think of how stupid this Captain Zord guy is. He sent this guy, who's supposed to be some high-level assassin, to come find us to tell us that Captain Zord wants to meet with us.
This is the worst. You get hired by one weird old man to find one
I feel
weird,
like
pretty
Volo's up-
boy,
I th-
and then you just end up down this rabbit hole of like dragon caches and gnomes and gangs. This is not what I signed up for.
Dark elves. too.
I capture and kill people for money. That's it. Contract work.
Ursula, do you have any
bounty
water?
hunting.
No.
All right.
That's a better choice though.
He
What-
he gestures towards one of the men who walks over to the door that you had entered in, and you can see he boards it closed. He just looks at the group of you. Kill them.
Oh fuck.
Wait.
I need everybody to
We didn't
roll
have a
me
rest.
Initiative.
Yeah,
We didn't have a
we're-
rest.
we're-
Oh fuck.
We're about to get shit fucked. Hey, remember when I said maybe we should
The same
sleep
thing.
the night?
Same thing would have happened.
No, we would have rested.
went back the
would
next
have
day.
rested if we slept. We would have had a full long rest. So
We should argue more about this.
we should.
Fuck.
19.
I also
19.
rolled 19.
Nice.
4.
6.
So Calliope or Obsidian can decide who goes first.
He has the higher, or you have the higher natural dex.
Okay,
So
so we'll start there, and then that is
Natural
Odd.
what?
odd. So we're
Okay.
we're gonna go counterclockwise. So it'll
When
be
you have the
Obsidian,
same-
Calliope, me.
Okay.
Yep. So it is you, Erstal, 3 other Zents, and this Drow. To start, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. Oh, you get to do it with advantage. You're not drinking. I didn't mean to say the drinking part out loud.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Wow. That's been 3 in a row, right? That you haven't failed?
Yeah.
Okay. You actually feel a lot better. Like nothing ails you, ailments, or
Yeah.
is affecting you anymore.
Can I drink a second healing potion and then still attack?
You can. Yep.
All right, I'm going to drink a second healing potion.
Okay.
And then I am going to is Erstal within 5 feet of one of my companions?
Yep.
I am going to stab Erstal.
God damn.
Okay. Let me bring up his stats. 'cause I
You're a
don't-
stab Erstal?
I'm so.
Oh my god. I kind of wish Obsidian
I'm just
didn't win initiative.
So peeved right now.
Guys, I feel like we can still talk this out. I feel like something's misconstrued here.
Just a 12.
12 will miss.
Okay.
Or actually, it wouldn't miss. You're standing right in front of him. You hit him, and this guy just it doesn't seem like it even phases him.
And my offhand attack?
Sure.
A 10.
You'll have to do better than that.
Oh boy.
He starts to draw his weapons. His men also start to draw their weapons. What does Calliope do?
We're in a pretty small room, right?
You are in a pretty small room.
And there's
yep.
a lot of people.
How
There's a
many
lot of people.
people?
So we're
Are,
not-
how many people are we looking at?
Erstal, 3 thugs, and the drow. So 4.
Who's like tied up still, right?
Oh, 4.
We
Yeah, the
didn't
drow.
untie him.
No,
Yeah.
he's still tied up.
And he's weak as hell.
Yeah.
So he's not really.
So 4.
So it's 4 on 4, but they're fully rested. I don't think we can
Probably
talk.
considerably stronger than us to begin with.
We probably can't win this.
I have a proposition.
Where can we run
Make-
to? They
I
boarded
have
the
a
door.
I have a proposition.
I'm listening.
And Calliope's gonna kind of put her hands up.
Mhm.
So this dark elf, Saloons, told us that Delacar is looking for us. You want to find this cache of dragons.
So does everybody.
If Delacar's looking for us, it sounds like we're the golden ticket, darling. Let us be the bait for Delacar, and you make your move.
How do I know I can trust you?
I'm bleeding out, darling. I'm bargaining with my life. I've got nothing else to give. I don't want to be here.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Where is persuasion? That will be a 21.
21. He lowers his sword, walks over to you, stares you intensely in the eyes,
Calliope just kind of keeps her hands up and looks at him back.
and then he turns towards Saloon and drives his sword clean through his heart, kicks him over, and says, "We have agreement for now. Cross me once, and we won't have this conversation again."
You have my word.
He gestures to the men, and they all lower their swords as well.
Sorry about the whole stabbing thing.
I would have
didn't-
done the same.
He's a little affected on medicine right now. He's not really thinking. They are affected on medicine.
I will have one of my men staying at your tavern.
That's fair.
That's not up for debate, but I'm glad that it is fair. They
Well-
will not intervene with any of your other doings, but I will need them to keep an eye on things. He gestures to the one, and he goes and stands near the group of you.
Well, that got intense fast.
This
Hey,
Delacar,
my name's Mog. What's your name? The guy that came over to our
Oh.
group.
He actually looks like he's like, like we're not talking right now. Like he's just gonna.
Catch up later.
This I lost the accent. Delacar. It would seem he has Stone of Galore. This is what everybody's after. This is the key, essentially, to Cache of Dragons. Urstel and the Zents, of course, want it, but so does everybody else. This Zord, which we should probably give a visit to. It would seem the group of you have been summoned there. See what you can find out, and you report back to me, or to him, the guy that's going to be staying in your tavern. If Delacar does come to you with his stone, you are to bring it to me immediately. Is that understood?
Oh, clear as crystal.
Good.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, if nothing else,
I just have one question. Is there so you hired us for this job with Saloon, and we took care of that pretty promptly. Done some work in the past.
Do we
Did
get
what you
paid? Do we
wanted.
get paid?
That's So I was just wondering if this is is there? It's still a business. This is what we do for a living. So
I think we
that's
should
all.
get-
I was just wondering about that.
About everything else bygones.
It's just good to talk about and clear the air. I'm not saying it should be. I'm just.
Well, we did have an agreement.
Yeah.
We're hiring us.
Yeah.
you come in here, middle of night. Wake up Erster from sleep. Try to kill me. Well,
No, that's
we
not-
tried to kill you.
That's not. Yeah,
Yeah.
But
you
he
draw
tried to
first.
stab me too.
You drew first.
You drew first. And you bygones, right? Like it's no problem. I mean,
Sure,
we
bygones.
delivered the goods.
How about this?
Right.
I agree to pay you once we get hands on Cache of Dragons.
Oh, no, that wasn't part
well,
of the
this
deal.
wait a sec, because now
Well-
are we talking percentage? Because nobody actually knows what the Cache of Dragons is, or is this more of
Cache of
piecework?
Dragons is 500,000.
Well, that's what everyone says, but this thing's such a. I bet you'd started at 5,000. Then one guy told a story and it was 10,000. Someone else told it's 25,000. I'm just saying, are we doing this on points and percent, or are we doing this as a,
Well, this would
just,
be
just a
I
contract?
think 25%.
Well, this would be a bit of an
500,000.
add-on, I would imagine, because we've already completed the first part, and then when we get the
You-
Stone
you
and
know
Dragons,
what?
I would imagine that
why don't
would
we come back tomorrow? Maybe we have
How
breakfast
about we
together,
leave
and we can talk
and
contract.
we do the job that we've been given, and we count our blessings, and we go. Mog,
I don't
Rojo,
like, I haven't-
Obsidian.
Yeah,
know.
I just had the thought. I just wanted to follow through while it was fresh. But we can come back on this.
I don't
we
know.
can come back
Blessings
on this.
really kind of sounds
They're
like belly
still
button
sorry
lint. You
for
don't really
disturbing
pay
you
rent
in the
for
middle of the
belly button
night.
lint at all. I'm just going to say that right out loud.
Thank you.
It-
He gestures to the men again, who all raise their swords once more. This is last offer. I can find Delacar at some point by myself. We shall organize payment once we find the Cache of Dragons, yeah?
Okay.
Deal.
That's fair.
Good.
Yeah.
I bid you farewell.
Yeah, me too.
I
I'm
shall go to sleep now.
tired.
By the way, Captain Zord said you were worthless. And then I'm just going to walk out of the room.
What?
Never even met Captain Zord. Oh
City,
my
where'd
god.
you get that from?
It's really awkward.
All right.
I'm just trying to bruise his ego.
Yeah. I like it. Give me a
Deception?
deception would be good. Yeah.
14?
14, yeah. I don't know. He just kind of laughs it off. Ursula's pretty badass. He's like, whatever. Get out of my tavern. So you guys head out. You have one of these Zents that shadows you. Doesn't seem like he's trying to be friendly with you, though. He's essentially just following.
Surprise.
He's just following you. But you do head back. Are you just heading back to your tavern then?
Yeah.
Calliope walks 10 feet ahead of you guys and doesn't say anything. She is
like-
so mad right
she's
now.
just
She's
stomping away.
speed walking. Her tail is just whipping behind her.
I like it.
Mog's sort of intentionally slowing down to try to kind of let the enforcer guy catch up with him so he
Okay.
can walk beside him.
Yeah.
He's
I like it.
Not really sure. If he's going
Rojo
to,
would
he's
have grabbed his bloody rope.
His bloody rope.
Yeah, that was right tied up
off the
elf.
dead guy.
Yeah, as he was
Oh.
trying to talk.
Collects
he
it as he goes.
it is like,
Never know
as
when
he-
you might find more rope.
bloody rope,
Hard to find in a huge city.
right?
Especially when we're down in the docks all the time.
All right. I think it's a good time for a break.
So we go
Break time.
breaking.
I don't know what I was thinking trying to attack that guy. That was
Hey everybody, we're back from snack break. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, snacks.
So
That was fun.
I
That-
feel
that
like
was fun.
Calliope might have saved us.
She just saved the
100%.
entire party.
That
for
was TPK
sure.
material right there.
yeah.
I'll come out and say that.
It's funny because she was the one that was like, "No, we shouldn't go talk to him right now."
He's trying to sleep.
good.
It's midnight.
Yeah, I mean, you gave us a justified "I told you so" during the break, and then you kind of left it at that. That was very mature.
She kicked us all in the penis.
Literally.
I think you're.
My boots are covered in blood right now.
Oh,
Sorry to all your
I'm
wives.
uncomfortable.
How many wives do I
I was
have?
gonna say, Dwayne, you didn't tell us.
Oh,
Use
okay,
your
with one.
imagination.
So you guys went back to your tavern. This Zent had followed you. Mog was going to chat him up. And yeah, you had gone back. So we can either continue to RP that, or we could say you've spent some night at the tavern.
I think we need to spend the night. at the
Calliope's
tavern.
not staying at the Yield Haunt.
Are you not staying at the old haunt?
She's going back to her room at the Yawning Portal.
Okay, so Calliope retires to the Yawning Portal. Is there anything that you wanted to do, or can we just say, like, you've head back there?
She'll check in with Durnan to see if Till's been around, and then if not, she'll just have a drink and then go straight to bed.
Okay, Till still would have been off for a full day, and he says he hasn't seen him.
Cool. Oh yeah, I guess it's the same day.
And Rojo,
Second day.
Rojo will follow her in, have a drink.
Oh,
Wait for
actually,
her.
that changes everything.
Okay.
If Rojo's with me,
I'd have to be with you.
Okay, sounds like we want to RP that. So we'll come back to it. What does Obsidian do?
So what time are we getting back to this pub?
Late, like 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay. Obsidian's just gonna sit on their mat and do a little meditation and heal up.
Some meditation. I like it. Okay, so Obsidian's upstairs in the tavern. Mog's downstairs with this Zent.
We don't know his name yet.
Oh,
The Zent.
are we going to RP that, or are you just going to say that you
I'm
talked
just
to him?
saying we don't know him yet.
His name was Heldar.
Heldar.
Yeah,
Heldar.
Heldar Say.
Have we heard that name before? I feel like
no,
we've
you're
heard
thinking of
it.
Hell Rock.
Heldar.
Oh yeah, that's a cool name.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they're siblings.
Yeah, I don't think I'd need to role play that. I think Mog just would have like tried really hard to be his friend for a couple minutes, and then give it up and just went to bed.
Okay. Yeah, he would be pretty resistant in like friendship or trying to generally talk. Like he would have given you very short one-word answers, that sort of thing. You would get the sense that he is probably pretty intimidated by Erstal and is there purely on business so that he isn't killed.
Yeah.
Coming back to Calliope and Rojo, who are currently in the Yawning Portal. I don't actually know if you would... I'm just thinking realistically, Durnan's usually there during the day. I would guess that you probably would have spoken to, like, some other barkeep.
Yeah,
Like, he's not there.
and also remembering
It's 1 in
that
the
it's the
morning.
same day. I actually already asked about Till earlier, so Calliope isn't going to ask again. She would.
Okay.
She would be like, "Okay, I've already asked today."
Yeah. This is sort of like Skeleton Crew. Because they're an inn, technically, like, it would still be open, but the tavern is, like, not really active right now.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I kind of assume that we maybe have a quick drink together, and
I like it.
then Calliope's gonna be like, "All right, well, I'm going to turn in. Have a good night, Rojo."
Good night.
But Calliope's gonna go and she's gonna walk up the stairs and she's gonna wait. She's gonna wait a little bit and then she's gonna double back down, and she's gonna try and catch Rojo as he comes out of the tavern.
I like
And
it.
she's gonna try and tail him.
So Rojo leaves.
I'm
Calliope scurries down.
She's gonna try and
after him.
stealthily tail him.
Okay. Do we want to make some rolls there, or is Rojo just sort of like, singing in his head, Rojo, and like heading home?
He's wandering home. Chances are he's gonna have to like go up to his apartment, take out his garbage, like feed the cat, probably stuff like.
All right,
Like
Calliope,
empty the cat box.
Calliope at a distance. You see all this going on. What do you do? She's like, this
He's
is not what I was
Just
expecting.
he's just in an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a window?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it like a bottom floor window? What is this apartment? Upper floor, bottom floor?
It's 408.
All right. Shit.
In the 2-story building.
Well, it's a 4-story building. Is there like some sort of? Is there a way for me to get up to the 4th floor?
Yeah, I mean, if Rojo got up there, there must be.
Well, I thought maybe he was going in. Like, I want to go from the outside. I want to try and peek in the window.
Oh, I see. I mean, an apartment complex, there's got to be, I mean, a big city, there has to be some sort of safety regulation in place, I'd imagine. So there's probably a fire exit or something like that, like ye old ladder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Calliope's going to try and get up a ye old ladder, and she's going to try and suss out which apartment is Rojo's, and she wants to try and peek in.
Okay. I like it. You make it up the ladder pretty easily, but I think you'd have to hang out there for a bit to see which room is emitting, like, any candlelight, because everybody else will be sleeping right now. It's 1 in the morning, so I think it'd be pretty obvious. You're hanging out there. Rojo goes in. One of the windows lights up, so you'd have to sort of like.
Oh, it'd be like a beacon of light coming out of his. Right? He'd have like lots of candles, and like everything would be lit. Oh, for sure it would.
They're scented candles.
I like it. So you would sort of like edge out onto the on the building there, but you can peek in the window. I'm really, really curious what Calliope sees right now.
Please tell me there's a Rojo shrine.
I'm going to get some M&Ms while you describe
Literally
this.
2 episodes ago, Rojo said to Calliope, I have a secret and I'm not going to tell you what it is. And that lit a fire within her.
So if you were to look in the window, you would see like a huge picture over like if there was like a little fireplace or something, there'd be a huge picture of Rojo above the fireplace.
Uh-huh.
A painting.
A big painting of Rojo for sure. There'd be like lots of candles all over the place. And he's got a couple of cats that just wander around. and then you wouldn't be able to see any of secret stuff. That would be tucked away.
Oh. So it would look like an apartment that is, it's got a big painting of him, but probably somewhat pretty tidy in there. Well lit to the point that it's almost unnecessary.
All right.
It'd be pretty immaculate. Like
Yeah.
he keeps
military experience.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like that would be accurate.
Yeah.
All
Is
right.
Mog's calico, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a calico cat? I'm curious.
Yeah, for sure.
I wonder if his name's Little Mog.
Is it Mini Mog?
Mini Mog.
Mini Mog.
All right. Calliope is going to, she's exhausted. She's tired. She's frustrated. She's going to put a pin in this quest. So now she knows where Rojo lives.
Is she quiet?
Eh?
Is she
She's
quiet?
trying to be quiet. Yeah, she's trying to be extremely sneaky.
Okay, we could do stealth.
Yeah, I'm
To see if
happy
you're
to
being
roll
noisy.
a stealth check.
Okay.
Sure.
Roll perception, Rojo.
Watch me roll. Oh, no, it's all right. 16 I rolled.
6.
6. Yeah, you have no idea she's there. Too busy feeding Little Mog.
All right, Calliope's going to fade back into the night. She's going to go back to the yawning portal, and she's going to turn into bed.
Fantastic.
But she's got a mental note. She knows where he lives now. She'll be back. She has a proficiency in thieves' tools.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Okay, so everybody retires for the evening. It's the next morning. This has now been the 3rd day on this specific thing. I think you guys are like probably 10 days in now.
We've done a lot.
after Floon. Yeah. But a lot has happened in 10 days. So you've bumped into this Urstel fellow, or sorry, not Urstel, Saloon, took him to Urstel, almost died. He has now been dispatched, Saloon was. But you did get the message that Captain Zord would like to meet you.
Still have the vineyard to go to.
You still have the vineyard to go to, and you have also noticed that Liff seems to be missing.
Before everybody gets back to the old haunt, Obsidian is going to just dash over to the sign store across the street and order something, which I'd like to reference maybe later.
Okay, it's closed. It's 1 a.m.
Oh, didn't we? I meditated all night.
Oh, I thought you meant
Yeah, in the morning,
Next day.
before everybody gets back.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you speak with them, get something made up.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you'll bring that up later.
I'll bring it up later.
Okay, sounds good.
Mog is, I guess, just hanging out with Heldar.
Eldar, yeah.
Yeah, at the tavern in the morning,
Okay.
waiting for everyone else to come back and
Sounds good.
kind of start the day.
Yeah, he doesn't say much.
Okay, Heldar, I know you don't really like to talk. You're trying to keep everything professional, but I have a bit of like it's not really, it's a question I don't really want to ask my friends because it feels like a little bit too personal, but I feel like because we're distanced, maybe you could help me out a little bit. It's not like, it's not personal, like I'm not talking about like my parts or anything like that, but
He like audibly sighs while you're doing this.
yeah. So just like, do you want to hear, can I ask you?
Is this gonna take long?
No, it's pretty simple really.
Okay.
If you, like hypothetically, if you found out that you have a parasitic twin living inside of you, do you think it would be appropriate to name them or to just not name them and just leave them, you know, sort of generic? It feels kind of weird, like you're trying, like, it's kind of like a body part. No way, you don't name your own body parts, do you? Are you supposed to name your body parts either? I guess it's two
No.
questions there, sorry.
I don't. I don't really know what to do with that. It's if you have like a parasite, I'd probably go to a temple.
No, a parasitic twin. It's like when you were developing in your mother's womb, there was actually two of you, two twins, and then they kind of grow together and one of them overtakes the other one, but the second one keeps living inside the other one. It's just like a little mini part of you that's like inside, like stuck to the side of your stomach or something.
Are you okay?
Hypothetically.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hypothetically.
Yeah, I just don't know if I should name. I mean,
Like,
I don't
do you
know
have-
if
do you have-
someone should name that if it happens.
Like, do you have another cat? Is that what this is about?
Another cat.
Yeah, like you're a cat.
No, we're cats. We don't keep cats at home. That's weird.
Well, I don't know. You're talking about parasites growing in you. I'm like, I just thought I'd ask about the cat.
He has worms.
Is it a hairball?
No, I bathe normally. I'm not.
Well,
I'm not an animal.
You know, I don't know if I should answer that. I
Okay.
would. I guess I would name it.
Do you think it's a? Oh, you would name it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, do you name your,
Which?
you know?
No, I just said I don't name body parts. That seems weird to me.
Oh, I thought you meant like arms and elbows and stuff.
No.
Like I don't name that.
I feel like
I
Calliope
could-
walks in just at this moment.
Yeah.
The door like flies open.
Oh, yeah.
Don't.
Mm-mm. No.
Morning, boys.
Yeah, that's funny, Heldar.
Mhm.
Oh, what's funny? You sharing some jokes
He was just
over
telling
here?
me about what his mom did to him once.
What did your mom do to you? You all right?
No. And he turns around and walks upstairs.
Mog, I don't think that's not
so
ve-
easy to get rid of him. You
not
just have to
very
talk to
funny.
him and he leaves.
Good
This
morning.
Urstel just really didn't think this through very well. How's it going? How was your night? How was your morning?
You seem pretty chipper.
It's a morning. It's a new day. It's a new beginning. Another chance to feel love and to love the world.
Calliope like rolls her eyes.
What did you do during break?
I just think the caffeine's fully kicking in.
Mog, I think you're not really grasping the gravity of the situation we're in, are you?
Oh, yeah. It's weird. It's weird.
It's actually pretty
I
dangerous.
actually don't really get all that happened yesterday.
Very high
like-
likelihood of all of us dying. Very
No,
high
I
likelihood.
caught that vibe for sure, but just the like ins and outs of
Oh, it's
this
an
circle and this circle
ongoing
and this
vibe.
circle.
We may have survived yesterday. We may possibly survive today. Quite unlikely we'll survive much beyond that. We've got multiple rival gangs who both know about us
Right.
and want to either extract information from us, information that, for the record, we do not have.
I was going to say, I feel...
And they're not going to believe us when we say that we don't, because unfortunately we've kind of cocked up, haven't we? And we've kind of put ourselves out there. We've been like, oh, hello, Captain Zord, why don't we meet with you? And yes, still, of course, we'll do some jobs with you. And of course, Mo, we'll go spy on the Zents,
Feels
even though
pretty,
we're
like-
working with them.
It's all felt pretty like superficial so far. Like we're not. It's felt to me like we're not doing anything crazy. We're not digging deep into things. Yet everyone else seems to think like we know everything about everything. And who are
Yes.
we? We're just,
We're nobody.
Yeah.
Well, Rojo.
Oh, hey, Roho.
I'm Roho.
Oh, my God, you're light on
Oh,
feet, aren't you? Such a
Roho.
big boy, but
Lord.
such soft feet.
Wait,
Unbelievable.
Why didn't you guys come together?
Oh,
The
If
personal
you're both
question.
at the.
Yes, I. Roho doesn't. Roho doesn't really like to. I don't know. We don't get along that well.
I think
That's not
we should.
necessarily true.
I think we should wait for Obsidian maybe to come back. But there is one thing that I would like to just kind of like address from yesterday as a group. I think it's something that we should all talk about.
It's about they, them.
They being
The
Obsidian.
or they like
Well,
everybody
because he's
else.
not here.
Oh, he's long rested.
No, that's why we should wait till.
No, I'm here.
Oh my God, where did you come from?
I was just checking inventory.
Man, that
Oh.
is the quietest door I've ever heard in my life.
Unbelievable. I think we should actually stop greasing the hinges. They might be a little too quiet. I don't like being snuck up on like that. Let's put a bell on everyone, please.
All of our inventory was
Is that
smashed.
a cat joke?
I mean, it could. I didn't intend it that way, but it did come off that way, didn't it?
It's okay.
Sorry,
It's
Mog.
funny. No, it's not. That's not.
So what would we like to talk about?
Oh, I just thought that it would be in pretty bad taste if we didn't recognize the decision that Calliope wanted to make yesterday that we all decided against, and almost could have died pretty easily there, but she did a really good job to talk us out of that situation, which felt pretty intense.
Calliope, you are very marvelous.
Thank you, darling. I appreciate
Well,
it.
it wasn't meant to be pandering. I just feel like she should
It's not
actually
pandering. She actually is marvelous.
Well, if you spend our break getting kicked in the dink, you got to come back on mic and say that Calliope is right. Okay, I acknowledge, Calliope, you've done a good job and a good turn.
She did. That's all. I mean,
I just don't want to get kicked in the dink again.
Obsidian took out his dagger and tried to, I don't want to tangle with Ursel. That dude
I
is...
feel
Listen,
like I made a mistake there.
I think it was a very. I don't think you should beat yourself up about it. That was a very tense situation, and I don't think we knew what to do there.
I panicked a little bit.
I was panicking. I was sweating bullets. I don't know if you saw that. I was.
They locked the door and
That
said,
was-
kill them.
I thought we were going to die for
Yeah.
sure. Here's the rub. I think we need to be a lot more cautious from here on out.
I agree.
We've been a little bit, we've been reckless, we've been foolish, and we've been hasty.
maybe a little bit too open,
Definitely.
like to each other. Like I think we need in the group we need to stay open, but outside of the group we could probably be a bit more hush.
I think the problem is that we as a group have kind of been dealing with small potatoes. We do small jobs about town, nothing super insidious, and I just think we're out of our depth. And we got to get smart, or we're gonna get dead. Does that make sense?
Yes, fair.
Yes.
I didn't like dying. It wasn't pleasurable at all.
I have to tell you,
Looked like-
darling, I was terrified. I thought you were a goner.
Yeah, that looked pretty rough.
Yeah. I feel better today.
So, point 2 to our morning meeting. Should we have morning meetings? Should this be a thing?
Like a huddle.
Yeah, just a quick what are we doing today, guys? Because
Can
that's
I
what I was just going to
Quickly
say.
sweep the room to see if Heldar is listening in from anywhere.
Give me a perception check.
$17.
You would hear a creak on the stairway leading up to where he went to his room, in air quotes.
I was actually thinking I wouldn't mind going for a walk. I'm feeling a little bit cooped up. A bit of fresh air does the body good. Would you guys like to go for a little stroll?
Should I go get a Heldar?
You just walked all the way.
Oh no, Heldar's been up all night.
Oh.
You just walked all the way from the yawning portal.
Mog, I want to go for a walk.
Yes, we should go for a walk.
Brilliant.
Good thing our door is so quiet. We might all be able to sneak out without Heldar hearing us.
Maybe instead of putting bells on all of us, we could put it on the door.
Ding dong.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's go.
start tiptoeing towards the door.
As you guys head out of the tavern, you would notice a rather nice chariot cart heading
Ooh.
towards you.
Like a
Heading
Not
towards,
like a
Renair.
and driving it is, well, it's a very nice horse, first of all.
Does it look piratey?
No, it doesn't look piratey. It looks like it's from the palace.
Okay.
The horse is completely done up. A little bit of like armor, but a little dressy. And on the horse, Renair.
He's on the horse of this carriage.
Yep, he's riding the horse.
What a
And
weirdo.
He's working.
Pulling
Pulling
the
what?
horse.
Oh.
The horse is pulling a like a cart, a very nice cart, and in the back of it, it's just sort of like a large trunk or like a box or something. And he dismounts, Renair, quite fancily, I mind you. Takes his time walking up to the group of you, sort of like flicks his hair. Good morning.
Yes. Cheers, darling. It's a terrible time for you to be here. Not to be rude.
Oh,
you shouldn't,
absolutely.
You shouldn't be near us right now.
No, I really shouldn't.
Oh.
You're absolutely right.
So why don't you leave?
I will, post haste. But there
Post-haste.
is one thing that the palace would like me to deliver.
Money?
Now that I've become friends with you, I suppose they
No,
think this.
no,
think this.
not friends.
Oh,
Don't
I'm
tell
quite aware
people
of
that we
our-
are friends.
no. Don't get yourself confused, young lady. The
How old are you,
palace-
Renee?
Old enough. The palace thinks that we are friends, since you had rescued poor Neverember's son. Whatever the case, I have Obsidian's pathetic set of clothing.
Is that my...
Yes, it
That's
is.
my box.
It's been at the palace for some months.
Oh,
Everybody keeps trying to get rid
Renair,
of it.
you're a prince.
I know. Yes. Thank you.
Oh, Obsidian's going to jump up on the wagon. Rojo, can you help me with this? It's very
Well-
important. To be gentle, though.
You'd better help him. I am not.
I can't lift it myself.
Rojo grab one side of the box and pull it off the other thing.
It just like hits the dirt.
No,
Well,
Rojo, this
Good
is...
enough. Cheerio. He mounts the horse.
Oh,
Hey,
ta-ta.
Renee.
Yes.
Please don't come back here, please.
We don't like
Oh,
you.
I'm trying not
Just
to come
like,
back. Trust
next
me.
time,
Send
someone
somebody else.
Yeah, don't come around here. I'm serious. It's not good for you, and it's not good for us.
You will have to speak to Lady Silverhand. She is the one that keeps sending me here.
I have a sensitive nose and you have a strange odor.
I have a strange odor.
You have a
You
strange
still
odor.
haven't had a bath, have you? It's been how many days since I've met
I
you?
use my tongue to bath myself.
That kind of turns me on. But I'm leaving.
That was the strangest thing you could have done, Mog.
And
was just trying to creep him out.
as he's riding away, his horse is like sort of like the high knees, like
Yeah.
you
Some
know,
dressage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he heads out at the market square.
I really
Or
hope
the square.
Ursula didn't see that.
Well, yes, I'm sure. What's his name? Heldar is gonna report it right back. Do I want to look at the windows to see if Heldar is peeking out at all?
I would imagine he is. He's just sort of
God.
like
Damn it!
he's got like eyes, he's got like a grin.
Oh my god, this is a nightmare.
So what I was trying to talk about inside, never mind all that. We can look into your box later, Obsidian, if you're going to share. I'm assuming you're going to share it with us.
I just needed to go inside. I don't want it on the street.
Well, can we just finish talking about?
Yeah.
What are we going to do today? We have a lot of things in front of us right now. And
Right.
I have no idea.
I think we should go to the vineyard.
Okay.
I feel like that is the lowest in priority.
I'm so
right now.
sorry,
Ursula
Obsidian.
didn't give us a deadline.
How about our lives?
Yes, every single second that ticks by that we don't figure out this issue that we're having is a second closer to our inevitable death.
I was thinking that we shouldn't figure out the issue. That's the whole point.
No, we need to figure out a solution to the issue. Listen, this Delacar is going to find us when he wants to find us, and we have to figure out how we're going to handle that. We have to figure out how to give to shake off this Captain Zord. We certainly cannot have him contacting us. I would like to go speak to my Yorick and see if I can squeeze any more information out of him about this whole situation.
So you think we should put off Zord as much as possible?
Yeah, Calliope, let me just hear me out. What would you not agree that we're a little out of our depth?
We are fully in the deep end.
So why not go off on like something that has nothing to do with
Just
the
get
whole...
out of the pool.
Let's get out of the pool, go to the vineyard, and where it's nothing to do with all of this, and
I feel-
maybe level up to level 3 before we.
I'm worried that we can't get out of the pool. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
we
we
can pretend
I
we're
feel
out
like
of the pool.
if Ursula finds out and he's gonna,
Did they give us a deadline? They gave us no deadline.
I don't think
There was
think
no
that
deadline.
is an unspoken
We-
ASAP.
I think we are meant to. I mean, I don't think we're meant to seek out Delacar ourselves.
Right.
Delacar is meant to find us, but I want to know more about the situation that we are in. I don't.
I don't. I think that we should avoid the situation we're in.
We cannot. We can't. We
I-
are in it.
I think we just need to go find him and just deal with it.
Well, this is why I say we can go speak to my friend Yorick, because Rojo saw on the map that one of the places he was sought after was quite close to my friend's place.
Right.
And Yorick was the one that told
Yeah.
me about Delacar to begin with, so I'm wondering that maybe he might be able to give us a bit of information. He might know a little bit more about our Captain Zord as well.
Do you have an opinion, Rojo?
Yeah.
I saw the map.
You sure
Right.
did.
Thanks, Rojo.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to help me? I can't lift this. It would be so nice of you.
Rojo will just grab it and needs to drag it in.
Gentle though. It's
He'll gently drag it into
Oh.
the.
While they're inside, Calliope's gonna whip around to Mog, and she's gonna be like, "What do you think we should do?" Because I feel like Obsidian is putting their head in the sand.
Yeah, they don't seem to be dealing with the pressure of what is happening right now.
I feel like I'm talking to a wall right now. No one's hearing me. Am I being crazy?
No, I just don't know if they're like even really interested in this line of work.
But we don't really have a choice right now. We're just going to. We have to do this, or we're going to die.
Yeah, I agree. I think we just need to go find this little gnome guy, and I don't know what we're meant to know or do once we see him, and if we don't, Urstel's henchman is going to be ratting on us anyway. The idea to go to the vineyard right now is crazy.
I think so. Okay. All right. Thank you. I'm glad we had this conversation.
That's good. We should talk like this more, like as a group,
Yes, I agree.
instead of just doing,
Yes.
but not too much.
Yes.
So Obsidian will get you to carry this chest upstairs.
He'll just keep dragging it up the stairs.
old
Will it
Roho.
will it hold the? Is it sturdy enough?
It's
to,
sturdy.
okay,
It's
okay.
like one of those old school like metal
Trunks.
clasped
Okay.
trunk. Yeah.
Oh, would you excuse me just for probably 2 minutes?
Take your time.
Right. And then once Rojo leaves, Obsidian will get changed and come down the stairs. And do I see Haldar?
Heldar. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what do you think? And Obsidian's wearing a long silver gown.
It's not really my style, but it
It's
fits.
nice.
It fits. Yeah.
Yeah.
The seamstress was clearly talented.
Yeah. Thank you. Let's go show my friends. And Obsidian will rush out the front door and say, "Everybody, look at my clothes are here."
Are we going to the opera again?
No, all my clothes that were at the palace, they've been delivered.
Oh, this is like a daily around town outfit.
I have a different outfit for every day of the month.
Mog, you would notice the handiwork here, and it is clearly something of your father's.
My dad made that, didn't he?
Yes, I told you I know your dad.
Yeah, it's
He's a wonderful
you
man.
can spot his work for sure. Looks great on you, doesn't
Yes.
it? I mean, it fits you immaculately.
I
so
know. Yes.
That's good.
I wore this once at a ball. It was
It's gonna get stained in blood.
no. It's actually it's very repellent of water and
He looks very noble. They look very noble. I mean, that alone could, get us through some situations, I think.
I think so.
Or into situations.
I'm ready for the day. Calliope, wherever you would like to go, I am happy to go there.
Wow. Mood shift.
Wow, Obsidian
Yes.
gets his new clothes, and he's like,
They're new clothes.
they're a different person. Son of a bitch.
Pizza. Keep the pizza in mind.
Pizza. Obsidian pizza.
That's the name of the episode. Well, I think that it's not my decision. It's a group decision. What should we do?
I feel like you make good decisions, and
It's a lot of pressure for me. I don't know if I want to be in charge. Of
I still feel like we should avoid the situation. I know that you think I'm just being silly, but
I just don't want to be caught unawares like we were last night. I think we've been a little bit nonchalant about the whole thing. I think, at least myself, I've had a bit of an ego about it. I kind of come to think that maybe nothing can get to me because I've been a big fish in a small pond, and I've done quite well for myself. But I was not prepared for all this, and I don't want to die, and I don't want you to die, and I would even be quite sad if Mog or Rojo died.
Thanks.
So I think I don't know. I just want to have all the information that we need. And I'm just a bit, I don't know. I'm just feeling a bit worried.
sometimes it's okay not to know, Calliope.
Not I think not in this situation.
No?
No.
I mean, everything will be revealed at some point.
Yes.
I don't think that's why an enforcer was assigned to us, was to eventually figure out what's happening.
I don't think they liked my gown.
Well, that's fine.
Sometimes it's okay to lop the head off a two-headed snake.
Just one of them or both?
Just one.
This one.
I think there's a similar saying in my book. We
Can
can
you
look
tell
at
me?
it. So,
Yeah.
not right now.
Well,
It's there. It's completely not in order. There's not alphabetical order. It's not in.
tough to
Yeah.
find.
It's.
Mog, where would you like to go?
It's. I think we need to do our best to go try to find Rockarar, what his name is.
Delacar.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know what we do when we find him. Maybe he's a gnome. We could.
Shall we go to that hideout that we're by the hawk statue?
I think this is
no.
more of a talk. Go find some people to talk to, and someone knows who he is and where he is, and
We don't know who to talk to.
but we
Well,
start
I-
asking.
Isn't he
Yes.
looking for us?
We
though?
all have connections.
well, let's go-
exactly. It should be
yes.
twice as easy.
I don't see the point in wandering around looking for somebody who's
Well,
looking for us.
We can stop with Yorick, I think. I do think he might know something. It's a place to start.
Oh, we got the message that we could go and see Captain Zord.
No.
You should not
No.
see Captain
you?
Zord. I don't
But he's
think-
the other
No.
head of the snake. I say we just take one right out.
What if we got Captain Zord and Urstel
Calliope's
fighting
gonna look
with
at the
each other?
window to see if Hellrock's watching us.
Eldar.
No,
Haldar.
he's not right now. Nope.
I think we calm Urstel by getting Heldar and trying to find Ricky Rock.
Delacar?
Delacar.
Hmm.
Anything that we do other than that, I think is just gonna.
So what's your plan then? Just walk around town until Delacar.
Well, no.
Finds
Calliope
us
said
and
that
we
she
ask
knows
random
someone
people.
that she feels like. Well,
We can start with my contact and go from there.
what
Like,
exactly do we know about him so far? What does he do? Where does he hang out with? Where does he hang out? I mean, where does he?
We don't know.
We don't really know anything. Just a name.
Yorick was the one who told me about Delacar to begin with. We know that one of the X's on Urstel's map was in the South Ward, near where
Trades
Yorick, or Trades Ward, where Yorick lives. I don't know for sure if he'll know anything, but I don't think we have anywhere else to go. He's the one who told me to begin with, and he talks to a lot of people. I don't know if he's going to know anything, but he might know someone who knows something. He'll point us in the right direction. I hope.
All right, let's go.
I don't know. It's up to you. It's a vote. It's the only idea I have.
I vote.
We
I
could
vote
go
yes.
see. We could go see one of my roommates.
Do you think they might know anything?
Was that the shitty butcher?
Well, that's funny that you would say it that way. No, it's Doug. He works in the Dung Sweepers Guild. He's always going to have an ear, out in the streets. He probably knows people who know people. And
Doug the dung sweeper.
We could
Yeah.
talk to Doug,
He knows shit.
quite well.
literally.
I think that's the first joke I've ever heard you make.
Thank you.
That's good. This
It's a
this
nice
outfit
one.
really
Yeah.
lifts your
So
spirit.
it makes
eh?
me feel great. I thought-
Obsidian's-
when you look immaculate, you feel great.
This is like an Emperor's New Clothes
Is
situation.
this like a magical outfit, or
No,
it's just
well tailored.
You know, when you
It
look
works
good,
for
you
you.
feel good. I think that's
Thank you.
I
Thank
think
you.
yeah.
I'd agree with that for sure.
okay? Well, why don't we? Where's Urich?
Well, Yorick
Trades ward.
lives in the Trades Ward.
Trades Ward.
Where's Doug?
He's at the apartment.
Is that
You
closer?
might want to give your.
It's like by the market.
I say we go to wherever's closest.
I think
I'm r-
Yorick is.
I'm really bad
probably
with
closer.
directions.
Where does Mog remember where we live? Is it up where your mom would have lived?
No, it
'Cause
was-
that's Northward.
No, I think it was just because the market's kind of like center town, right?
Yeah.
Like what would be kind of downtownish.
Yeah.
That's what it would be like wherever rent is really cheap and all the young people live that
Okay.
are broke.
That'd be Trades Ward.
Oh, so it's the same place, Trades Ward.
Yeah.
Well, we can hit both.
Okay, well let's go. I feel like Doug's just a quick, easy hit. If he knows nothing, he knows
Sure.
nothing. If he knows something, he knows something.
I'd love to
and-
see Doug.
We could always split up and two of us go
Let's
see
just,
Doug.
let's just stay together for today. I think.
I'm a bit nervous about splitting up at this moment.
Yeah, I think there's
Oh.
too many people trying to murder me.
Yes. Well, us.
Yeah, you.
Well, hey, on the plus side, I think we've confirmed that the assassins aren't trying to kill you. Isn't that
Did
no,
we?
No,
Isn't that what
I
he
don't,
said?
No,
I thought
I
we
don't think
confirmed that they were.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I misread that one then. Oh well,
I think
Okay.
I misread lots.
that's a great.
I feel like-
one more thing to keep on the list.
They
Cool.
they were trying to like double down on the
double dip.
double dip.
He's
Double dip
dipping.
is a better way to put
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yes.
So you
Okay.
guys head towards the Trades Ward,
Trades Ward, yeah.
and you're visiting Doug at your apartment or at his place of work.
Well, he's a dung sweeper, so he's just going to be out in the streets
Sweeping.
somewhere.
Wouldn't he be in the sewers
It's the morning. I don't know where people sweep dung.
where the dung is?
Isn't it just like on the street? Like, wouldn't they just like chase around after the horses and sweep up all the piles of poop?
Oh, I thought the Dung Sweeper Guild is literally the people that clean the sewers.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Anyways,
Well, then where's the sweeping?
no, I
that
think
goes
it's
on?
I think it's early morning. I think maybe
More
it
of a
was just still at
scooping
the
thing.
apartment.
Okay. So you go and visit Doug.
All I really know about Doug is that he's a halfling and he's pretty new to the Dung Sweepers Guild.
Okay.
And he's young. He'll be like,
Trying to give Doug
early
an
20s
accent.
or something.
I'm waiting for the Flint Pin
Doug-
accent.
It's
Doug
gonna
is
be like
from-
a Lincoln accent. That's the classic
Oh, yeah.
halfling
He's a
accent.
halfling.
Hey, Mug.
Oh, hey, Doug, how's it going?
Oh, it's going good.
How's work?
It's the shits.
You still use that joke like every time. That's good. That's good, though.
Well,
It's
that's
like-
all I got, isn't it?
That's what?
Sorry, I still got the stutter.
Hello, Doug.
Oh,
you have a
these are
girlfriend.
my-
You didn't tell me about the girlfriend. She's hot.
Well,
she's hot, Doug.
She's a girl. And
I mean,
she's my-
I'm Doug. I can't even concentrate.
Hello, Doug.
Hello.
Okay, this
You
is.
are
Obsidian.
Obsidian.
These are my friends that I've started working with.
We're
Okay.
we're
I know.
Mark's friends.
Co-workers.
And this is Rojo, who you.
Is he your bodyguard?
No, it's Rojo.
Sort of.
Rojo.
Right.
Classic Rojo,
From the-
yes.
You know,
Okay.
tails.
Whew, I'm a little overwhelmed.
And I'm Calliope. Pleasure, Doug. I've heard you're quite the dung sweeper.
Yeah. Whew.
So, you know, I said I like wanted to get into some sort of like adventure mercenary, and I was like dabbling. We kind of like jumped right into it, and
Oh.
we're kind
Found
of
about a bit of trouble.
in over our heads a little bit. Yep.
Mhm.
So we're trying to find a gnome by the name of
Delacar.
Delacar. And we figured, you know, Doug works in the streets. He talks to everybody. He hears everything.
Mhm.
Pretty sharp guy.
Heard the name. Not something you want to be messing around with, I don't think.
Too late,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
unfortunately, Doug. We're
We
kind
just-
of in the shit, as they say in your industry, aren't we? Yes.
We just kind of need to talk to him. We don't, there's nothing like it's nothing intense.
I don't know Delacar, but I've
Do you
heard
know
his name a
someone
few
who knows
times.
Where have you
someone?
heard the
General
name? From
idea,
who?
What does he do? Where does he hang out? Any of those kind of.
It would seem that he's an operative from Neverember, a spy. He
Oh.
had
Great. Should be easy to find a spy.
well, he had succeeded in stealing the stone from Xanathar, who is actively looking for him.
Right. Yeah, that's what you hear.
Yeah.
Kind of everyone sort of looking for him.
Well, Xanathar the most. Xanathar had it in his possession. Was going to use it to find this cache of dragons, but he is Xanathar is
Well,
not somebody to mess with.
You seem to know a lot about. I thought you would just be like, oh, he hangs out at the butcher every Wednesday.
Everybody's talking about it. That's why the blood in the streets. You must have noticed that by now. The two gangs going at it. That's the Zentrum and the Xanathar Guild.
We've
That's
heard
the whole reason.
we've heard talk about it for sure,
Yeah.
but
But as far as this Delacar, he's a gnome. I know that, and he works for Neverember. But
so
nobody knows where
if
he is.
you had a gift to,
Or an accent.
to-
What?
if you had a gift to present to Delacar,
Yeah.
how would you go about finding him to present him with this very valuable gift?
Contact his owner. His handle is Lord Neverember, but he's in. He was disbanded from the city. That's why Lord what's her name? I always forget her name.
Silverhand.
Silverhand.
So
She was forced into his seat.
Lord Neverember's son might have a pretty good idea.
We've already talked to him.
Oh, I didn't know he had a son.
Yeah.
He's
I
annoying.
don't know. That's not a very good lead.
Well, it's good. It is good.
Some good
It's good
information,
to
though.
know though that it's not secret information. Everyone's abuzz about this Delacar. Some spy, actually.
But if he's the spy and everyone's looking for him, he's probably in a pretty good hiding spot.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think we're gonna find him, darling. He's gonna find us.
That might
Well,
be a better idea.
Maybe we can make it easier
why,
for
Why
him.
is he trying to find you?
Don't worry your head about it, Doug. You don't want to be involved.
He knows that we have a very valuable gift
I see.
to give him.
Forget you heard it, Doug.
I think I will. I don't want to get
Yes.
messed up with that.
You don't want
Don't
to.
want to get swept up in the dung.
Speaking of which, it's actually almost time for my shift. So, have you paid rent?
Yeah, I gave it to Hops.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
pretty sure.
Awesome. Okay, well, I'm gonna head out.
I'm moving
Nice
out,
meeting
by
you.
the way.
What?
I got a new place.
What we
Yeah.
talked about giving notice.
No, we own a tavern.
What?
Now, we
you
own
bought a tavern? We barely
we gotta
make
give
enough
it to
money to
us.
have bread around here.
No, we
got
got to give it to us by that monster book guy.
I'm in the wrong line of work. Okay,
Yeah,
well, thanks, Smog, I guess.
It was really good to see you.
Yeah, great. See you later.
If you ever want to come down for a beer or
Oh, really?
or some wine, yeah.
Well, what's the tavern?
It is now called Ye Old Haunt, and it was formerly known as the
Troll Skull Alley.
Skull. It's that one. It's haunted. We have our own ghost. So cool.
Oh, what?
Wow.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna come check out the.
We
ghost.
haven't seen him for a
That's-
while though. Actually, it kind of looks like someone. Oh no, wait. We're not telling everybody things. Who's it?
Okay, well, I gotta go. He grabs his broom
So
and
long,
heads
Doug.
out.
Happy sweeping.
Thanks.
Hope you don't have a shitty day. Well, that was something.
Yeah, I mean, we talked
No.
to Doug.
Well-
Now Doug knows all about our involvement.
Oh, Doug doesn't talk to anybody. That's tight.
Can I get everybody to give me a perception check?
Fucking Heldar.
12.
9.
5.
17.
17. This time, Rojo is the set of eyes that notices a figure on a rooftop, keeping an eye on what you're doing. And I think Obsidian had mentioned this before, and I think you had said that they weren't human, but they are humanoid. That was during the night. During the day now, with the 17 Rojo, you would notice there's something odd about them. It's like even like they're humanoid, but there's something about like just the way that they are shaped or structured, the way they're standing just seems out of place.
So I'm going to like nudge Obsidian and I'm going to let them know, just to kind of give a little nod to the rooftop of where I see
Is it them again?
it is them.
By the time Obsidian looks, it would have been gone.
Okay.
You know, I fear that we're never going to be safe in the city.
I don't feel unsafe.
Well, you are a very large man.
That's true. Look at my hands.
Massive.
Massive hand. So yeah, I don't feel unsafe. I just don't. It's kind of unnerving that somebody's watching us.
Yeah.
I think with everything we've kind of found out yesterday, I would be surprised if we're ever not being watched from now on.
I feel like, again, like I know we want to go talk to somebody else, that leaving the city briefly might be a not a horrible idea.
Well, we could go to Neverwinter.
If we leave
How long
the
does that
city, we will be perceived by Erstal as fleeing our duties to him.
She's smart. She's
reneging on the deal. And I
we
think
actually
it would be short-sighted to believe that the Zentarum begins and ends in Waterdeep.
She's quite smart, actually.
Are you guys having this conversation as you walk
Yeah.
away, or is you standing in that one spot?
I think as we're starting to make our way towards Yorick, most likely.
Yeah.
We're keeping
That was
on the
our
move.
plan. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh, he's making notes.
I make notes the whole time. Okay, so sorry, go ahead.
Nope.
I was just confirming the scenario.
Nope, we're just walking.
Okay, so you're walking, having this conversation, deciding whether you're gonna like leave, not leave, but like, get out of the city, go to the vineyard.
Yeah.
And you come to Yorick's place. This early day would normally be open, does not look open.
Is Heldar just with us now? Like he's part of the group, or
Nope.
he's like he
You
never
don't-
came?
you don't
we
even
don't
see
know.
him.
Okay.
Upon approaching the door, it would seem that the handle has been forcefully opened, but
Shit.
then pulled closed in order to look like it's closed.
Shit.
Is this a storefront or is this a house?
Storefront.
Yeah, it's like an armory.
So there's a
Yeah.
good chance there's a back door. It's an armory.
Yeah.
There's a good chance there's a back door.
It's part of his housing, so the armory would be down below in his quarters, let's call it, or above it.
Oh, shit. All right. Shall we go in?
Yeah, Rojo just kicks the doors in.
No, what's that? Rojo.
Knock, knock.
Okay, the door flies open, and Calliope, you were in here before.
Yeah,
Yorick,
Calliope is both a contact of Yorick's and an ex-girlfriend of Yorick's, so she's been around.
it's normally very tidy in here.
Uh-huh.
There is clear signs of struggle, but all his lanterns and stuff have since been burned out. He would normally have them put out properly and hung up. It looks like they've been sitting for some time, haven't been put away, have long since run out of oil, and his forge hasn't been not disassembled, but like let's call it put out. Like it's just like sitting there smoldering, and that could have been days.
Shit. Calliope starts to look very distressed and starts just kind of like tearing through the place and just kind of like, no, she's gonna run upstairs. I'm guessing it kind of goes upstairs into his housing. She just ignores everyone. She just runs upstairs and she's like, Yorick.
You don't see him up there, but you do see a journal on his desk.
I read it
Of course you do. It's
immediately.
A lot of it mentions just stuff that he's been working on and ideas for his armory and whatnot. And he had been doing some work for the Zentrum. He had actually mentioned that before, that he does a little bit of leather work, or the studded part of their leather armor.
Yes.
But then the last entry is him mentioning you in fond words, but clearly stating you were asking about this Cache of Dragons, mentioning Delacar, and just that he's curious as to what your involvement was in it.
Does the journal look open as if someone has read it?
Yeah, it looks out and open because that entry would have been a couple days ago.
Last page.
Is there anything else in his room that's kind of like...
Nothing else really
Like, is there a
looks...
sign of struggle or anything?
No, the struggle was downstairs. The room does look like it's been used, but it doesn't look like it's been turned upside down.
Shit, okay, I'll take the journal.
Obsidian's going to look for signs of blood or, on the table, on the floor, anywhere right downstairs.
Sure, give me an investigation check.
15.
15, you would note the floor downstairs is mostly dirt, and you would notice not blood, but you would notice sets of footprints that don't match the footwear that you've seen up to this point. So you've been around the Zents a fair bit. Their footwear is, just sort of like light-footed boots, leather, that sort of thing. These are more, I'm not sure you'd get what exactly they are, but you can tell that they are not something that you've seen just yet. Just yet.
Those creatures that were watching us in the rooftop, Rojo,
Mm-hmm.
did you catch a look at their footwear?
No, they're like kind of just hiding down. I could see that they were humanoid, but not quite human, but not quite animal.
Is it obvious how many people or how many things were in here? Like, is
It would
there
be
multiple
hard.
sets of foot? I guess it's all scrambled.
Yeah, I think if Obsidian pointed that out, you'd see them. There would be sets for sure, but I don't know if you'd be able to say how many exactly.
I think I know something.
What's that?
Well, what I'm recognizing is that, like, when we came here for the first time,
Oh, Calliope will be coming back downstairs at this point, looking pretty distressed.
yeah, so when we came here the first time and asked about, like, some stuff,
There's a path of shit happening all around.
yeah,
us.
then all of a sudden, and then, like, so then we went back to our place, and then, like, our place, we when we came back to it after we went there, it got trashed. And then we went away, and then we came back here,
Right.
and it got trashed again.
Yes.
I think somebody's following us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Calliope's gonna like hold up the journal, and she just looks really distressed. She's like, "Oh, yes, I think someone's taken Yorick." And she'll show around the journal entry. And
Oh, my dear, are you okay?
no, I mean I feel quite shit. I think it's really my fault. I came around asking all kinds of questions. I've always worked quite with Yorick before, and we have a back and forth, and he's been a source for me on many jobs, and I didn't think much of it, but I think maybe I've put him in the shit a bit, and I don't think it was the Zentrum, because they do work with him, and there's really no reason that they would need they already know about us, but I mean it's possible that this Captain Zord maybe taken him. Maybe this is how Captain Zord knew about us in the first place, or maybe the Xanathar have taken him. But I think someone's found out that I
He's
know him, and
Clearly been taken, but this is not your fault. We've been put in this situation. We haven't created it.
yes, I just I would like to help him.
I feel like our information paths are kind of at an end right now, as far as finding Rick Rack.
We do have one source of information from people that do owe us a favor.
the Harpers.
I don't know if you'd
Mhm.
all thought of that, but
Oh yeah. I was just waiting.
Well,
Myrtle?
I wonder if they've. We should maybe go back to the opera and see if that got ransacked.
Well, I mean, We've been to Myrtle's house a couple times, kid.
Well, maybe we go there.
You know, we
If he got ransacked.
it would be worth checking out. I want to like I want to peek at the door, make sure that like I want to just make sure that Heldar is not lurking around, or that I want to basically perceive if we're being listened in on at all.
Sure, go ahead and roll for it.
Dog shit. Every time. 14.
14, you don't get the sense he was there, and while you're walking, I feel like Calliope is very sensitive to this right now, the sort of shoulder checking the whole trip down here before you even went in there. Even when Rojo had kicked the door open, you're kind of like looking over your shoulder. You don't get the sense that Heldar had been following you, but was more there to keep an eye on the happenings, like
At the tavern.
well, not necessarily at the tavern, but just like if Delacar were to show up, and like where is Delacar likely to show up, right? They're assuming anyway, unless you manage to find him.
Yeah. So I think our choices are limited here. We can sit like sitting ducks and wait for Delacar to find us, and we can try and wrangle Delacar and bring him back to Urstel, and that can be the end of it. Or we can try and we could. I'm thinking about what Rojo said yesterday about approaching this Captain Zord. I know I said it was a terrible idea, but now I'm thinking, you know, Urstel sees this as just an opportunity to get to Delacar. I don't want to double cross Urstel unless we knew that we could seek the protection of someone of equal or greater power and take some of the power back for ourselves. Because right now we're just tools. We have no
And
guarantee
we're just
that
being
once.
bounced around from.
Well, and
gang
here's the
to
thing that
gang.
we need to be conscientious of. Why would Urstel want to cut us into the deal regardless? Delacar comes to us, we grab Delacar, we bring him to Urstel, Urstel kills us.
Clearly.
Seems pretty easy.
That seems like an obvious thing.
So we can...
Well, I really feel the other option is to go and enlist the help of the Harpers.
Yes. Well, this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying necessarily we go to Captain Zord. What I'm saying is we can look at our options. I think the Xanathar Guild is out, or the Xanathar gang is out. I think Captain Zord's a bit of a, he's a wild card. We could go to the Harpers, or we could try and contact Lord Neverember directly, since he's already sending Delacar to try and contact us. I think these are our options.
Something has just occurred to me, and I know that you think I'm just beating on the same drum, but just hear me out. If we go to the vineyard and Delacar is in hiding and everybody in the city is looking for Delacar, assuming hypothetically that the people on the roof are working for Delacar, would it not be safer for them to reach out to us or make contact with us if we were on a mission outside of the city walls?
But this is my question. Do we want to have contact with Delacar right now?
Well, why not?
Because
Are we
if the
ready?
moment that Delacar contacts us,
We what?
well, if we don't bring him to Urstel, we are in the shit with Urstel.
I think what Calliope's saying is that without us having met with Zord, we don't know what that situation is. Maybe he has a better offer. Maybe that's a stronger gang that we can get better protection from, and we don't have to worry about Ursula anymore.
We are a small, vulnerable group. We need the protection of someone. The Zents are not going to provide it to us.
Do we know
us.
Delacar's motivations?
We don't. We know
How do
that
you know that Delacar
If
could
he's
not
ho-
be more helpful to us
If he's
than
holding
Captain
these
Zord?
stones,
But we don't know. That we don't know.
We don't have good feelings about Captain Zord, do we? I didn't.
I'm not necessarily saying Captain Zord. I'm saying, we have to look at the Harpers. We have to look at the possibility of reaching out to Neverember directly, and to suggest maybe helping him protect his interests. That could be why Delacar's trying to reach out to us in the first place. Or we consider trying Captain
Why are we
Zord.
trying to find an ally from a bunch of snakes and lions? Why don't
because
we?
we have no choice right now, really.
Don't we?
Do we?
We always have free will.
Well, until we're dead.
I want a snake head.
Which snakehead would you like to go for?
I would like a Zorn snake head.
You think
you would like
Captain
to
You
Zord
think we're
Captain
just going to go take down this gang that we know nothing about?
No, but
Well-
we can go find out about it.
I think what Rojo's trying to say is we go rogue, and we go find Zord ourselves and see what he has to offer us.
And what about Heldar, the man that are still put on us? If he finds out about that, then there's going to be a hit out for us in 2 seconds.
Yes.
Well, Captain Zord had said that he is actively wanting to meet with you.
Yeah. So
Like,
it's
so
basically
you're
just
not-
a matter of if we can try and get to him.
But we don't trust Captain Zord. He's a criminal, clearly.
We don't know.
We don't
have
trust
no idea.
anyone.
We have no idea what he is.
We can ask for the Hoppers' protection, but I don't know how much the Hoppers can protect us from this gang violence.
They're not. They're
They're-
not a violent group.
Yeah,
they're
they're they're going to help with businesses and economics and what have you. I don't know if they're going to have the nettle to help us here.
Well,
Zord.
I think
Zord.
I think it's point. I think it's. I
This
think
isn't a chanting sort of situation, Roho.
remember,
That's for the battlefield.
we're trying to be less vocal in public
Zord.
about our.
Well, we're in a building, so I'm less public,
Well,
saying what I want to
I-
do. Zord. We gotta go to Zord. We gotta go. We gotta
did
go.
someone
We
give him
gotta go to
sugar?
Zord. Gotta go. We gotta
I
go.
think I saw him eating some gummies on the way here.
I've never seen an orc skip
Those
before.
special gummies.
All right. Well, let's put it down to a vote then.
Oh, that really worked out bad for us last time.
Well,
No, it didn't. We still here. We're good. Let's go.
Okay, so what are our options? Captain Zord.
okay, so our options are stick with the plan with Erstal and fall right into his hand. I think in my opinion that's the worst option. We can attempt to reach out to Lord. We can wait for Delacar to come to us and see if we can strike a deal with Delacar, but that doesn't leave us with a lot of options because we don't know anything about Delacar. We can try and reach out to Captain Zord,
Yeah, let's do that one.
who we have inferred might be involved in a gang of his own, a gang we know nothing about,
We can go find out. Zord.
or the Xanathar Guild is not an option. The only thing we know about them is that they've tried to kill us. Or we can try and reach out to Lord Neverember. Very unlikely because he's in another city and even his own son can't reach him.
Oh, look, the neon sign above our head says, "Let's go see Zord." Zord. Let's go see the Zord.
I feel as though
I'm the only one who thinks that we should go to the vineyard and hope that Delacar finds us there, but that's my choice. Anyone else vote for something else, and I'll go where you like.
this is my reasoning. I don't want you to feel upset with us. My reasoning for not wanting to go to the vineyard and let Delacar find us is that I don't think that we are prepared for Delacar to reach us. We don't know if Delacar will
what
be
are we
able to
gonna
help
do?
us. We
Lots
don't
of
know
words.
if
There's
he,
lots of
if we
words.
were
There's lots
all
of
of a
words
sudden
going
standing
around.
in front of-
Lots of words that I don't like.
I have lots of things to
Zord.
say to
Zord. Let's go.
Not so much the saying, the doing.
We're doing the Zord. Let's get to the
Delacar
Zord.
could be an ally. You don't know.
We don't know.
Exactly.
You don't
Let's
know
go
about Zord either, but
We
everyone's
know
very
Zord.
eager to go see Zord.
Zord.
but this is the problem.
This is how it sounds when it comes out my tongue. Zord.
If Delacar comes to us, we are.
Zord.
Our only hope is that he either has a great deal for us, or if he doesn't, we have to hope that we can bring him to Erstal. I don't want to bring him to Erstal.
But at least if we try and find Delacar, we're working on the task that Erstal urgently wants us to do. If we go see Captain Zord, we're clearly not. We're disobeying him and we're just ruffling a bunch of feathers. And we don't even know if Zord's an ally in the first place.
Zord. Everybody's saying Zord.
Okay, so Rojo's on Team Zord.
How do you know?
We've got Obsidian on Team Delacar. Morgie, what do you think?
I don't know if it even matters at this point.
No, it doesn't. Zord.
I'm
We don't know we don't know the intentions of any of these people. We're just kind of guessing.
We could just go and open up our pub.
We can't. I mean, we have to.
I just feel like this. If Delacar is trying to get a hold of us, how could he not have gotten a hold of us by now? We're pretty easy to find.
Because Delacar is also in hiding, remember.
Maybe he wants to go see Zord.
Why would Delacar want to find us if he's got the Stone of Galore?
My
And why
instinct-
would
It doesn't
my-
make
if he's
any
got
sense.
the Stone of Galore, why doesn't he have the dragons and why isn't he just gone?
Well, there's clearly something that needs doing, and that's
Zord.
probably the discussion that we'll have with Delacar, don't you think?
Or Zord.
Yeah.
I mean,
Here's what I think we should do. I think we should
Zord.
we should take a night and we should sleep on it.
We just did that. Zord.
I've dealt with various political situations, as you know, and I just feel like going to see Captain Zord is going to poke the bear. I don't know what the motivation is other than to go and try and gather information.
It's
from
not about gathering information. We need someone on our side who can protect us.
Why would
That's
Zord
me,
be on
I'm
our
Zord.
side?
I don't know.
Protection.
I don't know. I don't know. I
Big hands.
didn't
I got
pitch
big
it because
hands.
I didn't pitch it because I think it's a good idea. I just pitched it because we need something.
I got some.
Mog casts Mage Hand, and so it sort of sneakily wraps around
Rojo's mouth.
Rojo's mouth and kind of muffles it as best as it can. It can only move 10 pounds, so
All right. So what do you guys do?
You know, since we're all obviously at an impasse, but we need to have action. I think inaction is the wrong choice.
agreed.
I think we should leave it to a game of chance.
I don't like cards.
No, I think that we flip a coin.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like I really have no bias in either way. I'm the same. I feel like we just need to do and go.
So what? We'll roll a dice. Odds for
Or we just flip. How many decisions do we have to make?
Zord, and well, we don't have a coin. We have dice. I'm saying odds for Zord and evens for Delica.
Yes.
Go. That's fine.
This seems like a really
Whatever.
bad way to.
Whatever.
Do you think it was Delica who took Yorick?
I-
And that's why he's looking for us to
One
begin
thing
with,
for
is because
sure.
he read.
We're about to find out.
What do the footsteps look like on the ground? Are they little?
We can't tell what they are.
You
It's
can see their
something-
size, though.
Oh.
Are they
okay.
teeny?
They are not little.
Okay.
Rojo's gonna put his tongue like out between the mage hand, just to see if it'll like move away.
I don't know
Does
if
it
mage
feel-
hands are squeamish at all.
I don't really know how like material a mage hand is either, but
Can I-
let's just roll. Let's roll and see what happens and move along with ourselves because why not?
Well, Zord's waiting.
We can't.
Odds.
Zord it is.
Okay, this will be easy. This will be fun.
Oh,
Maybe
I
he's.
can't wait.
Remember Bill? Bill seemed like a good guy. I don't want to prejudge people. I feel like who knows, right?
He was lovely.
I mean, it was a little aggressive to send that drow after us just to deliver a message. That was weird, but
no,
Is there any wine in an armorer's shop?
I doubt it.
let's Obsidian. Let's try to go through today in a natural state, maybe, and we can all make better decisions together.
My natural state is a bottle and a half a day.
but look at how
No,
good
but
you
like,
look.
I do look fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
okay,
Thank
let's
you.
just go.
So you guys make your way towards the dock ward. You've been to the docks where you saw the three ships: the Hellraiser, the Heartbreaker, and the Eyecatcher. You went aboard
The Hellraiser.
which was docked up. All of them were docked up at the time. Now, when you get there, the Hellraiser and the Heartbreaker are still docked. The Eyecatcher is in the middle of the bay, looks to be anchored. And as you approach the one ship, or either of them, two men, very good-looking men, well-dressed, approach you.
It's all a handsome crew.
Lippy. No. Does one of them look like Brendan Brazier?
Both of
Brazier,
them do.
sorry.
It's twins.
How
Maybe
aligned-
they're identical.
How aligned are
twins.
their nipples?
Oh my
Anyway.
goodness.
We've been expecting you.
We've
Oh.
been expecting you
That's strange.
To greet us.
to
Here.
greet us because we knew we were coming.
Yeah, we got a message.
We know.
Yeah, yeah.
You ready to see Captain Zord?
Yes.
Fantastic. Follow us, please.
Okay.
Calliope's gonna like reach over and like gently grab Obsidian's hand and just kind of like squeeze it.
Oh,
So are
dear.
you guys like performers? Is this like a show, or are you guys like real swashbucklers?
Something like that.
A show?
They
of
continue
bucklers?
walking down the dock. And at the end of the dock is a rather small dinghy. And a person sitting up the front, looks like they're going to be doing the rowing, and point at it and say, "Please, you'll be rowed over to the Eyecatcher. That is Captain Zord's private vessel.
Oh, I'm not really comfortable with little boats.
It's perfectly safe.
Okay.
Captain Zord does have an interest in seeing you. We have no intention of any ill coming to you."
Nobody thought.
Can
you
I
would.
do an insight check and see if they mean it?
Yeah, absolutely.
22.
22. You get the sense that they don't mean. You get the sense that they mean it, but they're doing it because they're told to, right? Like you don't.
They're
like,
following orders.
They're following orders. So this isn't like free will. This is like we need to fucking do this.
All right. Shall we go on the boat?
Yeah, let's
All
go.
aboard.
All right. So you guys hop on. This person at the front is cloaked. You can't really see them. And they begin to row. Don't say anything. Can't even see them. And you start making your way towards the eye catcher ever so slowly. And it's not long before you arrive there, this tiny little dinghy, and a rope ladder is lowered down. And as this thing reaches out and grabs it to pull it into the boat, it turns towards you. And at that point, you realize it's not human at all. It's actually the thing that Rojo and an Obsidian had both seen on those rooftops. This is where we're going to.
I knew you were going to fucking say that. I knew it. You were building it up. Oh.
Just another half hour, maybe? Can we?
Oh, come on.
No.
I want to meet Zord. He sounds so nice.
Adventurers, grab your weapons. But first, kiss your kin. The wilds call, a timeless brawl. Now we roll for initiative. Good and evil fighting for the win. Crit and fumble, critical hit or just a fucking fumble. Cast thine eye on the rolling die. Legends rise.